Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
Okay, we got it.
All right.
Okay, we're back.
And we're back.
Welcome to Stone's Live Poker. My name is Veronica Brill. With me is the Jay.
As usual.
Again, you're welcome. Tonight, a very amazing 5, 10, 20 game, and pitter patter, Jake and my heart, because both of our favorites are in the game tonight too.
Bill H.
Shut up! Zach from Sac, my heart, my love, pitter patter, my heart. Zach from Sac is in the game, and
Matthew. I love Matthew. This lineup though is legit. This lineup has the capability of, as long as we don't get like cold decks, as long as the deck just doesn't like fall dead on us, this game should be off the chain.
I'm expecting, well, it's kind of a mandatory straddle, so I'm just expecting a lot of spewage, craziness, all around Veronica and Friends type of good time.
Yeah, no, it's like if Veronica and Friends on steroids, if that's like even a thing, because like that game's already like on
Is
drugs.
Veronica and Friends not on steroids?
It's real. Like this game ought to be legit.
Nacho Win, welcome to the game. JB Darts 2, WR Breyer. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know Rick and Barstow is there, and so is Watt Bry early this time. Where are my headphones? Why did you steal them from me?
They're under your...
You're a horrible human being.
Anyhow, so it's 5, 10, 20 tonight. Stacks are deep. The game ought to play pretty big, and there are plenty of customers right now that are in this game that are going to be willing to play for heaps.
This is the game I wait for every month. I feel like we get Christmas every month at Stones.
Shout out to Justin K for putting together this sick lineup. This ought to be fun. Speaking of lineups, let's take a walk on the wild side and
let's get down to the table.
Down to the table.
Let's look at the boys. Seat 1.
Andre. So Andre, we saw him take down the Stones Classic event in the series here a few nights ago. Andre's a big tag team player. I believe he's played some EPTs.
All around sick puppy.
Aggro is the understatement of the year. Andre will put you in some really awkward spots, and you don't have to pay extra.
Is he looking for a side chick?
He might be.
He might. Okay.
I filled out an app. We'll see what happens.
C2 Bill H.
To only be taught by Bill H. Like, oh my God, these kids are sitting right next to each other. Like, how did that happen?
CJS H. Nice to see you too. He says hello, Jake and Veronica.
You know that Bill H. is not shy of action. Bill H. will put pressure on the whole table.
He likes to play cards.
Yes, he does.
C3. Ubaid?
Ubaid. Yeah.
Ubaid.
I played
Handsome
some big
guy.
games with Ubaid lately. Gives good action. He's aggressive. He thinks poker.
You like getting good action.
And more importantly, he's got position on Bill and Andre, and so he's in a good spot tonight.
But
Complicating his world is he's out
Matt.
of position versus Matthew.
Matthew in
H,
seat 4.
Seat 4. What a good guy.
He's so sweet. He's like the sweetest human being in the world, and then he'll crush your soul and hate.
Oh, he's not
Make you
shy.
hate
He's
everything.
not shy about talking shit to me at the table.
Well, that's because it's you. Because
Yeah,
he knows he
can.
has your heart, and he can abuse you all he wants.
Whatever. And yeah.
We all love some Matt H. Matt loves me. He's a part of my book club. I know you're jealous.
I am. Dan T in seat 5.
We've seen him in this game before give a lot of action, drive action.
He's aggro. It's good.
I love
he thinks
it.
poker, and no one here is like really like in here to knit it to win it. We don't see him at the table right now. In seat 6 is Peter as he's rolling. Peter's got pretty good position on all these aggressive players.
Peter, our salad eater.
Peter, salad eater with great hair.
Oh, he has the best hair ever.
Great
Darling,
headshots.
honey.
Did Peter pay for those headshots? I don't know.
Yeah,
but
at Sellers.
to his left, I mean, the table's not shy of action. Zach in seat 7.
Zach from SAC, seat 7. I love, not like literally because I haven't said more than a sentence to him in my life, but oh, how do you not love Zach from SAC? His hair's a little too long, his ears are pierced, and he loves action. 3-barrel bluffing. Hi, Zach. Do you like walks on the beach too? I'm done. I'm okay. I'm done for now.
Aaron in seat 8. He's got a kind of like
He's typically wearing his Aces Ron shirt, right? So right now he's not.
He's in a weird spot. He's got a position on Zach, but he's out of position versus Harlan.
And then seat 9 is Mr. Harlan himself. Sometimes likes to spew, sometimes likes to knit it up.
He wrecked some Poker Night in America the other day.
I loved it. And he's wearing our Stones hat,
Mr.
representing.
College quarterback, Harlan Karnofsky. What are you gonna
So
do?
Aces Ron calls the $20 straddle.
So Andre on the button makes it 90 to go. King Queen off. Definitely a hand we're gonna open from the button.
Okay, I want to call him you, because I feel like it'll be easier than calling him Ubaid. Ubaid?
Who babe?
Ubaid?
Who did? You?
I feel like I'm a Polak, and I just like, I'm like used to hearing Veronika,
So here's look at this game is already. So if Aaron tries to limp ace-8 off out of the hijack, Andre makes it 90 to go off the button, and Ubaid with a 10-8 off is going to put in the $250 3-bet
Oh, God.
out of the big blind.
I feel like I died and went to heaven right now. I feel like I'm there. London knows what's up. Welcome to the game. Ubaid, nice bet. I'm already in love with this game. I think I might propose later on tonight and we'll get married.
So over one limper, Ubaid knows that Andre, although he can still have real hands, can be really wide there from the button. And so at that point he's kind of like just like flipping the coin. The 10-8 off is not really a great hand to be 3-betting with, but
is Andre opening himself up to be constantly 4-bet here? To be a little bit exploited? If he's opening up that light on the button.
That's not light. King Queen's fine, but he would have opened up like 5 deuce the same
I
way.
guess King Queen isn't great against a 4-bet range though.
But it's not a 4-bet, it was a 3-bet. But
Sorry, 3-bet. No, it was
3-bet.
Yeah, it was a
limp
3-bet.
3-bet.
It was a 3-bet. You're
Anyhow,
right. My
but
bad.
Andre set himself up to get paid off. Andre's hands get paid off more than maybe anybody else in the room because Andre has so many gears and he puts so much pressure on you in so many spots. And at some point, people work backwards into Andre. People you're supposed to find a player's value hands and then think about bluffs. People naturally start thinking about Andre's bluffs, and then he might have the nuts.
Potential value.
And then Andre's nuts get paid off more than anyone here.
That's what she said.
So we're multi-way.
Multi-way
Jack
to a limp
8-4,
pot.
2 clubs. Peter's got top.
Chop Pot says, "Geez, this is already a bloodbath." Yes, it is.
Ubaid also hits the top pair.
It's Wine Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Don't hate me.
Ubaid let out for 75 here on Jack 8-4, 2 clubs. He has a club in his hand. Peter top, also with the best club. Matt's wearing a Nirvana shirt.
I saw that and I said, you just went right into Jake's heart even more.
7 of spades on the turn.
I had the other in the last one.
Peter's kind of fearless with just a pair on a limp pot. He got checked too. He is in position.
That's 240.
He does have a jack.
So Ubaid's ahead of club draws here. He also, now the 9-10 got there. Now it's harder for Peter to have the 9-10 considering that Ubaid has a 10 in his hand. Something he might be thinking about here.
But has a club draw?
He's also like blocking a
No,
club.
it's not. He's blocking a club. He doesn't have
A
a
club.
10
Oh,
on the
10 comes
river.
off and Ubaid gets there. Ubaid just oopsies all over the place.
Oh, see, I think he lost some value checking there. I do. I think like a one pair hand might pay him off there.
Well, here's the thing from Ubaid's perspective is he has a jack, so it's harder, although obviously not impossible for Peter to have a jack in his hand. So Peter's not like on clubs. Then Peter's probably gonna have to bluff to try to win the pot.
But clubs aren't the only thing within Peter's range right now. You have to try.
Well, the only other obvious draw, the 9-10, already got there on the turn. So we're already losing to 9-10.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where you try to squeeze out a value bet. If you get raised, you fold and hate it.
I concur.
Yeah, Jake concurs with something I said.
Maybe this is why I've lost money.
2017 is going to be a good year.
Maybe this is why I've lost money this month.
Yes.
I'm agreeing with you too frequently.
Two-Face Man 69, hello to you. 5, 10, 20 is the game, and we love it. Mr. Zach from Sac, action is on you. My heart is pitter-pattering. Even when you fold, it's sexy. He's wearing a King's hat.
We got Stapes for Prez in the chat. And we love it, Mr. Jamie Staples.
Stapes from Prez, what's up? Welcome to the chat. We got a call out of Bill in the cutoff. And I feel like Ubaid is going, seriously hit me if I get this name wrong all the time. I feel like he's going to drive a lot of action tonight. I almost felt a raise out of him. And here comes Matt. Here comes Matt with a raise. In the small blind.
Wakes up with queens.
Typically, you're playing pretty tight in the small blind.
Matt makes it 140 to go.
Dan just quickly calls the 10-8 suited.
Cold calls a 10-8.
Matt gets a few customers.
And here comes Bill. 8-5 of diamonds.
I love
Matt's
this
going to have to
game.
fade a lot of red cards.
I love this game so much. 10 Jack Jack. Dan might feel that he's good. Ace King, Ace Queen, Ace Jack's definitely within Matt's range. Matt's going to c-bet this. AWM 2182, yes, the lineup is sick. You should be here.
Pot feels right. There you go, yeah. But Matt bets 260. Half pot seems about right there. Dan made a 10 here. I was expecting him to call. He does. Bill, who actually flopped diamonds, lets it go.
I don't understand that.
7 comes off.
They want a queen of the diamonds on the turn. Wouldn't make a difference now. This is one of those hit or miss boards. Dan's got to think he might be good. No?
Matt checks. If I was
Especially with
Dan,
this check.
I don't know what Dan's doing here. Like, I don't know. You have so much showdown value with a pair of 10s on Jack Jack 10.
Yeah. You're going to get called by at least better.
I mean, if Matt had 3-bet Ace King Ace Queen, he might take a card off. Ace King Ace Queen of diamonds, definitely. We're not blocking any diamonds, so he might try to think that Matt has more of those hands.
Texas Poker says, Jake and Random Drunk Lady, hello. The worst. And Matt calls 3 of diamonds on the river.
Gets there, and right now Bill is hating his life.
Yeah, well, Bill needs to learn how to gamble a little bit. Matt checks.
Matt's in an odd spot. From Dan's perspective, after Matt check calls, Matt he gets up. I think a bet there might get through. I think if Dan's bet, it might have got through. So Matt
Depending on the sizing.
So if you're Matt, and you check the turn, you'd expect your opponent to check back most of his tens.
Yes.
Try to get a showdown. He would value bet his jacks.
Yes.
That's about
Or
it.
bluff
Or bluff a flush draw.
Yeah.
Right. Once checked to represent a jack. So once the diamond gets there, obviously we wouldn't be expecting that to be able to beat a jack. We wouldn't expect him to be able to beat a diamond draw. So I think if you're Dan there, well, although you have the showdown value in the 10, I mean, how often after your opponent calls a turn on jack 10?
What type of bet do you make on the river though? Like 3/4 pot?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Did you say yeah?
Yeah, like 3/4 pot feels really good there.
Feels good, man.
Yeah.
Just a limp out of Bill. Matt's reaching for raisin chips, and we love it. 135.
Bill,
if you're just
God,
tuning
Bill
in,
and Kings, this is gonna get gross.
this is going to get gross. If you're just tuning in, the reds are 5, the greens are 25, and the whites are 100. If you didn't know that, where have you been? Going around to Bill. Bill in the hijack with Kings. Let's see what he does. Waiting on Harlan. Camera moved. I think Harlan folded.
Matt made it 140 to go again, this time off the button. He's in position. Actions on Harlan. It's a sick hat.
It's a great hat. Harlan just calls. Cold call out of Harlan.
And Bill...
Upstairs, boys. Upstairs.
Bill's just gonna call. Oh my
What?
God, his hand is so under-repped here. If no ace flops...
Oh! And a 5!
And a 5.
a 5 in the
Jesus
window.
Christ, never mind. We have Kings 3 ways and we end up 3rd place.
I need to take my sorrows down with a glass of wine.
Holy Harlan.
You're such a good person.
Bill, who tried to spring the trap on these kids, might be able to get away. If this came in like Queen 10-5, Bill would be like due to lose a lot of chips here. He's gonna call.
9.
A spade
9 of
comes
spades.
off. 3 spades now on the board. No one has a spade. No one loves that card. This should probably check through. Else, Bill would decide to turn his hand into a bluff.
Nacho Win says Bill is going to lose his shirt tonight. Yeah, he might. Oh, that's going to slow down some action.
Who's got the stones here?
Check, check. Checked around. Harlan takes it.
Harlan's gonna take it down with a set. I mean, hats off to Bill for having the stones to be willing to lay the trap there with Kings.
So listen, if you're gonna play kings that way, you gotta not spaz out with them. You know, when the board gets all wet like that. There's a lot of people that try to lay a trap, but they can't pull the gears back on the trap when the board's so wet. Why, when I say it, do you make that face? I'm not talking dirty. I don't understand.
So, like I said, hats off to Bill for him having the guts there to lay the trap there with Kings. I mean, once you're limping the Kings, you already set the trap. Now you got someone to open for you. You overlooked Kings. You never have Kings there.
Never.
Never. Then you get someone to open on the
He would have
button.
been, you would have hated him
And
because he would have
Harlan.
been so face up had he re-raised on the pre-flop.
No.
You would have hated him.
No, because after he back raises, he never has Kings. He shouldn't. After he overlimps,
After he limps, raises.
key thing,
Yeah, he overlimps.
There was already limpers ahead of him, and he overlimps. And then Matt opens the button, Harlan calls, and now it looks like that he's like capped at like 9s, 8s, 9s, or is now taking like ace jack, ace queen at best, and is deciding to like get frisky.
Andre's picked up 8s, and he's got a lot of gamble on in his mind.
Andre's gonna 3-bet 8s to 105.
Raises to 105, yeah. Norse says, so wet. Hey, I'm talking poker. What's wrong with you people? Again, Bill's just limping, over limping his hand. Ah, he's got a 9-6 this time, not kings. I love his limping range. This game is so beautiful.
And Peter's like resolved, I'm going to play 2 hands tonight and I'll make 2K.
Right? Perfect. I love those games.
Harlan.
Harlan says the last one didn't work. This one probably will. Oh no, the 5s did work. Pardon me.
Here we go. 3-way action in a 3-bet pot.
6-3 deuce.
Bill flops top pair in a 3-bet pot on a 6-high board.
Andre leads out here. Harlan checks. Andre bets 185. Bill's reaching for chips, feeling good with the 6-high flop. Bill calls the 185.
It's an odd spot for Andre now. You're going to be out of position on all future streets, and that's an ugly card.
4 on the turn. Walker, I asked if we're playing the Stones main. I'm playing a satellite tomorrow.
I already got my seat.
Wow. Just like that, huh?
Yeah.
It wasn't that nice, huh? I might play single table satellite if I'm not too tired when we're done.
They had they're running satellites all this week. I played the first mega satellite and I got a seat.
What's the main buy? What's the buy-in?
$450.
Oh, I could set that money on fire, no problem.
Yeah, I plan to. Well, I satellited in for my first bullet, so I can do like kind of like hyper aggro and either like.
I mean, it's not like you haven't done it before.
Yeah, right. It's just.
The Raiders are looking for a new punter, and Jake's auditioning on Saturday.
You're welcome.
What a game! No disappointment in this game at all. You know, sometimes you're like, well, you know, it looks a little micro. It might be disappointing. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. I love it.
No, I walked in the room and they looked at the lineup and I was like, it moved. It was good.
All 2 inches. All right. Action's on Matt. He's just limping. Pocket 5s.
Matt did not just limp. Matt limped. And I've fallen out of love.
No, you haven't. Don't lie. He's wearing a Nirvana shirt.
Aaron, Queen Jack suited. In the big blind.
Looking at all the limpers and saying, no, we will not have this $85, you bitches. That's what he said.
Makes it 90 to go.
90.
Suited Ace tried to satellite in this morning. Might play another satellite Friday.
Yeah, I might do Thursday or Friday. Friday might be a better idea since I don't have to work on Saturday morning.
Bill's gonna call, Matt's gonna call, and we're gonna go 3-way to the flop.
10-9 deuce on the flop.
Opening it for Aaron. He's gotta love that. You can't expect any of these players to limp in 9s or 10s. No one can really have a really strong hand here. Pocket deuces, sure. Bill's not buying it. Bill's gonna make the call. Matthew's probably gonna fold. He does. Heads up to the turn. 4-baller. Still should be a pretty safe card. Aaron's got a queen and a jack in his hands. It's hard for Bill to have a hand like queen 10, queen jack. 9 comes off, double pairing the board. I'm sorry, no, pairing the board. And Bill's 6s are still good. What value hands does Aaron have here? He checked the turn. Would he be checking jacks plus?
So the pot's
Probably not.
545, and what did he bet? 150. It's such a
And Bill's
small
not having
bet.
it. It's Bill knows what's up here.
The bet's too small.
I think the line just doesn't make any sense. I mean, what value hands does Aaron have? I mean,
I'm just saying, if you're going to make that bet on the river, why would you make it like less than a quarter of the
Would Aaron check jacks on the turn on the 4-9? I mean, 9-10 deuce, the 4 comes off. Would he check jacks? Like maybe just for pot control, but like I think he's probably going to be betting for value there. So like, I mean,
the line was wrong, and so was the bet sizing.
And so like, yeah, if he's not giving me, he wouldn't value bet 7s or 8s there either. So 6s has to be good, right?
Right.
Right. And Bill's right.
Bill is right. You smell like coffee.
And it feels good.
Your skin looks like butter, honey.
Coffee feels good.
Follow me on Twitter, angry_Polak, just like my name. I'm an angry Polak. Hi, Nikki.
Do you heavy breathing?
Cards are in the air. Action is on Bill. Let's go see another hand. I'm excited. I feel like 3 hours is gonna just
Fly by.
Fly
right?
by, and I'll be sad. And this is a day that I want overtime.
Divide with a Jack 9 of diamonds. Reaching for chips.
I love when men reach for chips. Women too. Don't get me wrong. Women too. Looks like kind of a mini raise. 50.
Matt's gonna call with deuces.
It's 40. Sorry, it's a $40 raise. No, 50.
Officially 50. So Biden and Matt are gonna go heads up to the flop.
3-4-7 on the flop. Deuce is still looking nice. How come every time we're in the booth you're coughing? Ubaid's reaching for chips. Another $50
That's
bet.
too small. Matt's gonna call.
9 on the turn. Ubaid now picks up top pair. Liquid Asian, nice to see you. Welcome to the chat. Haven't seen you in a little while. Oh, sorry, it's 125, not 50. The camera. The lighting.
If you're Ubaid here, it's hard for Matt to have a 10 in your hand. You got a pretty good 9. I think should be value betting here. He does. Now if you're Matt, your opponent was 3 streets. His sizing on the flop was kind of weird. He only bet 50. He raised an early position. How many 9s and or 10s does he have here? I wouldn't fault Matt for going hero here and looking him up. I probably would, but then again, I like setting money on fire.
I do too. I have a problem.
But then again, Matt's better at poker than I am, or you are. Matt finds a fold.
Liquid Asian says, looking hot as always with a kappa at the end. Like, how are you, what is that? That's sarcastic? You're being sarcastic about me looking hot? Do I look horrible? I don't understand. I guess if I look horrible, I'll understand. Oh, I just saw your password.
What?
What?
Marco.
Polo. Not much action out of Zach tonight, but Matt, looks like this end of the table is playing, having a good time. They can straddle for up to half their stack. You can, I'm pretty sure it'll be live if they decide to straddle more than that 20. I mean, not more than the 20, but the next person over. Double straddle. Thanks, Jake. Help me out here.
+1. Ubaid ace-8 suited +1. This is a hard, like, you want to see a flop with ace-8 here, but your early position. I personally prefer just like cold folding here. Ubaid's gonna take the aggressive line. He's gonna make it 50 to go. I don't fault him for that either. I mean, I'm not gonna fault anyone for taking the aggressive line in a poker hand.
I mean, at least he's not limp calling with it.
That would be, yeah, that would be bad. If you're gonna play the hand, any hand with plains, a hand with raising, Ubaid's gonna make it 50 to go. Hey, Aaron's gonna call Queen Jack off. Bill will defend, it looked like. Ace-4.
Ace 9-6.
Bill and Ubaid both flop aces. Gonna check through.
5 on the turn.
Ubaid now adds an inside straight draw to go along with his pair of aces. Bill has the same inside straight draw, but would make it worse, or has an inside straight draw as well. No, it doesn't. I lied. I lie about things sometimes. Sometimes poker's hard. Sometimes poker's hard. Bill leads 125. Ubaid calls. Hey, Aaron. Shouldn't have much to think about here. Might not know the actions on him.
I've been upping my wagers to get back my net for a while. This is the big one for me.
Board pairs, these guys are heading for a chop. Aces and sixes with a 9 kicker.
Yeah. I wasn't on the under, unfortunately, though, against the...
If I was to buy it here, I'd go for a little value. Not a lot of value, a little value. It really doesn't matter. You're gonna get called. It's gonna chop. He checks back. Split the pot.
Hark Nasty, how much is Zach up? He hasn't really played a hand. He just, that's what he bought it. Oh, Boja, Boja. How do I live with this? Hi, Bill. Looking handsome today, Bill. Yes. You're not in the game, so it's not that good. Mr. Bill, not in the game tonight, but always in the room. He's the one that got us our Longhorn.
Did you really?
He killed it. You're so gullible.
I am. It's so bad. Five, 10, 20. Action on Matt.
Peter, the salad eater, reaching for chips, putting in a little raise. Ace of diamonds. Looks like he raises to 85. I feel like it's kind of a big raise, don't you think? I kind of adjust my raises if the whole table is making big raises. I will too. So maybe it's just been the norm. Bill H. and You Bad Call. Too bad. Goodbye. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Peter
I'm
flops
sorry.
top pair here. Bill flops a pair in the inside straight draw. Ubaid has got nothing but backdoor spades. And a backdoor straight draw for Jack Canmore to run off.
You're so optimistic. You're almost so shy about it. Like I know what's going on in the back of your mind when you're playing.
Backdoor
matters. Sarah, we love you.
Oh, there's trouble in the house tonight.
Flop is ace 5-4. Deuce on the turn.
Deuce baller, and Bill gets there.
How does he not? How does he not with that flop, right?
Act normal. Check. Check back. Like the check back.
10 of diamonds on the river.
Bill's probably gonna have to, or I'm sorry, Peter's probably gonna have to pay off here. After we check back the turn. Bill bets 350. Peter's good enough to fold here. At the same time,
Challenge accepted.
Bill's one of those players who has a lot of bluffs here, who's not afraid to rep any card. We lose to 5-3, 4-3.
What's Bill's bluff percentage?
165.
You're such a good statistician.
Yes. They're still pushing the pot the other guy's way, and he's still jamming all of them. He's over bluffing. Peter lays it down.
Except when he has kings.
Yeah.
That hand is too easy to play. And you don't want to play kings. Like it's almost like, oh, I just hate it. I'm gonna limp it. But like a 7-3 off. Oh, baby, jam it. Right? That's harder to play. That's challenging. That's the hoe you want to turn into a housewife.
And my mind is rambling.
Am I right or am I right? I'm right.
I'll turn some anything from like 5-4 diamonds up to Jack 10 suited. I'll turn them all into housewives. I will marry all those hands.
7 deuce. You do it as long as it's suited.
Yeah. one gappers, I'll trim most one gappers. I'll bring them home to mom. But like,
Kids, here's your new stepmom.
yeah, this is 7'5" suited, and I'm in love.
And I'm in love. Going all the way with this one. JB Darts, what's up?
I've got a lot of problems.
I've been your best friend for how long? I know your problems. I know how many you have and how abundant they are.
Her name is Suited Connectors, and we're in love.
And we're in love. Mom, Dad, just wanted to let you know.
Actually, I knew a girl named Seven.
It's just wrong. 5, 10, 20.
All right.
$20 straddle on Matt. I'm pretty sure we could have a live double straddle if we
Felt
wanted.
right.
7 felt right. I just wouldn't name my child a number.
AA Ron, the 8-4 suited, says no. Folds to Andre's button. Let's go. Wow. I'm not even mad, I'm impressed. They just like give it up to Maddie here.
That's how good Matt runs.
And he's so gross.
That's so brutal.
Gets a walk.
Walk with Kings. Oh, that's, you know you're running bad. Just go home, Matt. Just go home right now.
Poker's stupid.
I hate it.
Oh my god.
Look at Zach just sipping on some iced water
Now swallow.
like a normal, happy human being. He doesn't wear enough black.
Monster Hands, King Dong, Scotty Vaughn 22. Everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is 5, 10, 20.
Monster Hands, I am a registered nurse by day, poker commentator by night.
Harlan's gonna get 55 to go here with a 9-8 off. Bill's gonna flat the ace-jack on the button.
Jake 3D9 asked me, is this live?
I'm not falling for it this time.
You fell for it for like 6 months. It was
I
amazing.
really did. I really, really did.
To a flop. King 5. Hit or miss flop. Everybody misses. Bill's still ahead with his ace high. Turn is a 9, checked around.
Harlan now, who was the original pre-flop aggressor, makes a 9, checks. Bill gets there with the ace. It's gonna check through. Or no, Bill bets 125.
JB Dart says, wino by 3rd Wednesdays. You are correct, sir. I cannot deny it. It is Wine Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. If you do come into Stone's Gambling Hall, half off all bottles of wine. Jake and I were kind enough to buy a bottle of wine for some good humans today.
Yeah.
We did our part,
support
our
the
charity.
dead grape industry. We
We
really
do. We support people that like dead grapes.
Rum Cake in the chat.
Rum Cake, what is up? Nice to see you.
Love it.
I love me some Scott Ball, and I love when I get ball lovin' from Scott Ball.
He's the best. He really is the best.
And it's never gonna get old when I talk about ball lovin'. So it looks like Bill's putting in a little raise here. I'm just trying to see how much it is. Raise to 85. Can't see what Peter's got, but he's letting it go. Bill's gonna pick it up.
Easy game. Coley roll, welcome. Ballers unite. I love it. Ball loving for days.
I know. I really enjoy my ball of
The
it.
things that Scott Ball and the guys at Twitch have done for poker, it's come back in a big way. Like I mean, 'cause, like poker, I mean, it had the boom, it had its heyday, and then we had to do Black Friday and the lull, and then you know like
coming back.
streaming and Twitch and things like that. It's kind of like it's coming back in a big way.
Yes. If it wasn't for all the ball loving we get, there'd be no poker. The poker economy would literally tank.
Bill here, he's got a couple red queens. He's gonna limp out of the hijack. We saw Bill here limp kings, Bill knows and he understands full well his image and his reputation for aggression here. And Bill's plan tonight is to lay traps. We saw him overlook kings and then flat when someone opened the pot. He now limps queens, and now he has another open. So Matt now, once again, same guy who opened the pot when he had kings. Matt makes it 105 to go. This time in position. Last time Matt was out of position.
Is Bill gonna play this the same way as he did the kings? Just call.
He is. Bill, I think, wants to see a flop where he still has the overpair. He does now. Now let's see how Bill does it. Jack 8 deuce, 2 spades. No one else has anything. Bill's just gonna check it all the way to Matt. Matt with the ace 9.
Matt would pretty much c-bet most of his range here, so Bill is counting on that.
I think Matt can consider checking back there.
Yeah, it's kind of a good board for the other callers.
You can get value out of straight draws, flush draws, but like only draws. If anyone's paired up, I mean, he's in kind of a world of hurt.
Turn is a 4 of hearts. Doesn't change much right now.
Bill's gonna check. Matt's gonna check back. Matt just wants to showdown. King comes off. Bill can't be in love with that card. This should go check, check. It's a good card for Matt's range of hands. And Matt might optimistically be thinking he can get Bill off of a jack or an 8 here. I think if you're Bill and you play the hand this way, it's a big bet though. 355 from Matt. If you play the hand this way, your hand is so under-repped. I almost feel like we kind of have to call and just hate it.
Oh, I would make Matt show his cards first. I'm just mean like that. You gotta get some information.
Are you?
Yeah.
You just like put chips in and like say I have 8-9.
I paid to see it.
Just like I have 8-9. Let him table his hand, and then because you're a cold-hearted bad word like that.
I paid to see it.
I paid to see it.
I paid to see it. Yo, bro, 78. Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you.
So part of me though disagrees. For some reason, like if someone says you're when someone to me says you're good, I table my hand. And here's the thing: I don't want to embarrass them, like make someone turn over their hand. Unless it's some weird or something I'm like legit really curious. I really need to know.
Well,
kind of
there
thing.
have been some situations where someone else has asked to see the hand and the person didn't know they won. Like once or twice it's happened to me, and I was pissed. So if they want to muck their hand, okay. Someone like Matt isn't going to make that mistake, and I want to gain information from Matt.
When a player says, oh, any pair are good or you're good, I don't want to discourage players from bluffing by like embarrassing them and like making them table like
Why
bad
is it
cards.
embarrassing to be called bluffing?
Not that Matt's gonna be embarrassed. Matt plays too much poker to feel like.
You know what? Your
embarrassed.
ego is way too big.
No, it's not. No, it's not mine. It's other players. Other players. I feel like
It's not me. It's them.
It's not me. It's not me. It's you. I mean the other way.
Ciao. Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you.
I don't ever want to discourage people from getting frisky. Bill's got the nut draw.
This is lip pot. Nothing too crazy here.
Matt made a pair of aces. Bill's got a pair of queens.
Scotty
I'm
Von
sorry, Harlan's got a
22.
pair of queens. Bill's got the nut draw.
Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. Checked around. Matt bet 50. Harlan calls, and we got some raisin chips here. 225.
Scotty Von 22. Yes, it is a must straddle. So it's a 5, 10, 20 game. Bill makes it 2 1/4 to go with the king 10 of diamonds. Matt lays down his ace. Harlan's gonna lay down the queen. I say that pretty sure Harlan's laying down. After this much Hollywooding, I don't think he can continue anyway. And we just saw a guy content to check call over pairs, and now he's raising an ace queen deuce flop.
That's what I'm saying. Over pairs are too easy. Bill needs a challenge in his life. Bill needs some rags. He wants to turn that hoe into a housewife. I'm telling you, you don't understand it. It's a syndrome.
You're telling me I don't understand that.
I don't know what your situation is.
All right.
Proper 3-bet. Welcome to the chat. If you'd like to know anything about a proper 3-bet, we have the source in the house in the chat. He graduated from Harvard Law School, or at least he looks like it.
By graduating, you mean like searched it on Google one time?
Yeah, and he like wears a blazer and looks like it. He looks like he's on Yale's rowing team.
Yeah.
He looks like he laughs like this. Yeah.
Lights,
He has a library at
lights
home.
and cigars with a dollar bill.
It smells like rich mahogany in his library. Leather-bound books.
Bill's gonna limp in the Queen 5 suited in early position here.
What's new? He plays Queen 5 just like he does Queens.
Harlan comes along. 10, 6, 4, 2 diamonds. Not much for anyone here. And Andre is going to take this gut shot and backdoor diamond draw. Take a stab.
Andre's bored. He wants to play some folks. Proper 3-bet says it's the classic commentary. Classic. That's what we do around here.
So we're running satellites this whole week. I think there's a satellite going on right now to get into the main event. We have our 3-flight 125K
Playing
guarantee.
tomorrow. I'm doing a satellite tomorrow.
Are you?
I am. And
Right
then
on.
if I don't get in, I'm going to do a satellite on Friday. Although I should just come in on Friday. Hi, Bill. I should just come in on Friday. Friday would be smarter.
To play the main. Or play the satellite.
Satellite.
Well, there's a main flight on Friday as well.
I know, but I'm not playing on Friday. I have to work. Linda.
Not on Saturday.
Linda. Well, what time does the Friday flight start?
That's me.
So we hired you for your looks, Jake, for your beard. Linda.
My thigh tingler.
Oh, good God. I can't believe this.
So Dan makes a 75 to go here with Queen 4 suited. Bill's going to defend with 10-8. Queen 7 deuce, 2 diamonds. Dan flops top pair. Should check back. He does. Diamond comes off. Can't be in love with that card. Probably will check. No, never mind. Dan's going to put chips in the pot. He thinks he can get value from 1 diamond hands. Bill thinks better of it.
Fake.
Bill cuts chips and then gives
And
them
the
away.
Oscar we should have Stone's Oscars and like play video clips
Yeah.
of their
Academy Award.
tanks in the award show.
That would be good.
Oh, so great. Who would win the best Oscar? Kathy. 100% Kathy. Didn't she have quads? And she like
Side.
the side. Yeah, it was so over the top. She even tweeted me. She was like, "I wasn't tanking that bad." Like, yeah, you were.
So, would you, or have you ever like?
Yes.
All right, there it is. You heard it here first, folks.
I did. I could have, and I had.
Yeah, twice even.
Twice.
Dan's gonna open up the pot here. King 10 off. 75 to go. Harlan's gonna call on the button. It looked like. Queen 6 of diamonds. It's a good game. Bill better diamonds. He's gonna call out of the big
Oh,
line.
please, diamonds.
And Ubaid's got ace 8 suited
Why not?
in the $20 straddle, mandatory straddle.
55 to call, 250 in the pot already. Why not?
And we got
Yes.
four-way action.
Oh God, I love all of these guys. 9-10 Jack.
Dan actually flops best hand here with middle pair. But that is a very well-connected board, and it should check through, and it does.
3 on the turn.
Harlan's open-ended still, by the way. As is Ubaid, but he's open-ended the wrong way.
Dan's reaching for chips. Camera went too quick away from Dan. I didn't see what he
After it
bet.
checks through,
Dan bet one. Oh, Ubaid bet 175. Dan calls. I didn't see that.
and Harlan's not done yet either.
No, Ubaid did not bet 175. That was Dan.
Dan. Yeah, Dan leads 175. Harlan calls. 8 comes off and makes Harlan straight. 655 in the pot. I feel like Harlan's got to bet pretty small here to get calls out of pairs. Really small. Might be too much. Queen Jack, Queen 10, 9, Queen 9. We lose to all 2 pairs. We lose to any Jack. And I don't think Harlan has many bluffs here. Dan. No, he lets it go.
Ciao, darling. Thank you. I'm getting love. No one calls you pretty. You're a pretty girl, though, to me.
Means a lot.
We got a new game opening up in front of us. I don't know if they know what they're in for. With how loud I can get.
That might be PLO.
Oh, I love some Plo. Are you guys playing Plo?
Is that PLO?
Oh! Put this game on the stream. I don't know what's better.
New PLO game opening,
Hi, French fries. French fries is in the game.
and I'm dying inside.
It's okay, I'll wait for you.
I'm dying inside.
I'll wait for you.
Poker's stupid.
You can go play a hand, I'll wait for you.
See it open?
Go, I'll wait. We'll find some schmuck to come in the booth with me.
Harlan's gonna limp in Ace King in the cutoff.
Oh no.
Andre
I
makes
don't
it
like this.
110 to go on the button with King 5. Yes.
This game is so good.
Happy birthday to us.
Harlan just calls, disguising his range. What is this? Is this Trap Central? Is this what the new thing is?
Andre right now is gonna be in
sorry.
Harlan's gonna have like a middle pair or something like that.
Harlan re-raised.
Okay.
Pardon me.
All right, check back that. Never mind. All right, Harlan limp here.
Which is corny. You hate it. You don't love it. Like you won't marry it.
No, I will not bring on the limp rear.
You'll just do a one-night stand with her.
One time.
In the
And then if I
bathroom.
find myself like in the next morning in the shower in a fetal position crying.
With your thumb in your mouth.
Yeah.
Why?
Yes, in my mouth. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. You don't bring the limp rear home to mom.
No.
No.
You just do that once in the car after the bar.
Yeah.
Car and bar.
Hard bar.
Ace is Ron.
We love it.
Looks like he's raising to 105. Harlan calls. Andre's asking how much, my friend. I want to play. I've got suited ace. Why not?
We David 420 at Elk Grove. Come on down and get in this game.
Phil H found a hand that he wanted to fold. Crazy. Jack 3. Insane. I thought the entire deck was in his range.
Most nights, most decks. He wasn't feeling it. He knew he was dominant. He knew that Dan was going to wake up at King 3.
This new waitress is working at Stouts, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you're going to have to survive for a minute.
Yeah. Action coming around. We haven't really seen Zach from Sag play a hand yet, which is not the norm. Aaron Kings opens to 100. He's gonna be hard pressed to get action here. We buy it on the button. 9-7 offer.
Service on
No good. Now Dan here with the ace and the jack has no problem folding. That's what it tells you. When you don't play hands, a lot of hands, and you open that large, good luck getting action here. We just saw Dan T cold fold ace jack off to add a big line. We're not even defending ace jack off against Aaron's opens here. Wonder what does that tell us? We should be opening more hands. If we want to get actions on our kings, on our aces, we got to open up some other trash. Semi-trash. Some 6-7 suited, some jack 10 off. We want action on our kings. And that's all player dependent. And had any other player at the table open up there to 100, I don't think Dan ever folds the ace jack. Aaron's open to 100 with that sizing from that player. I'm folding a lot of things. JB Darth knows, yeah, you got to give action to get it. Ace, 6, deuce, 2 clubs. Checks through, 9 clubs comes
Oh,
off.
there's Sasha. He took me for a ride in his like butterfly door BMW.
Not called a butterfly door.
What are they called? What are they called?
I knew till you asked me just now. I swear to God. now I'm drawing a
You're
blank.
not called butterfly. If you don't have the answer, don't ask. That's a lawyer
I
thing.
didn't ask. Action's now getting caught up here. Dan's got a set.
Oh, yeah,
Kiss no
very
love.
respecting.
Sasha's such a pimp.
Yeah, there, the goal. There it is. Thank you, Rick Russell. Gullwing.
Gullwing?
Yeah.
He's got gullwing doors. He's such a pimp. That's what you get playing 2-5. Get him.
Wow.
What's his car called?
It's an I8.
I don't know.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I
This on
asked him
screen.
if he wanted to
I
take
don't
a
know.
ride in my Volkswagen Beetle, and he said yes. I said it's a turbo.
Yeah, gullwing doors. Harlan's got the ace-5 suited. He's gonna limp in.
Why is Zach not playing?
Hey, Aaron, King Queen.
I'm so sad that he is not playing tonight.
He hasn't had a lot of hands to work with so far. So Harlan limps under the gun effective. Aaron and
Raises to 60.
makes it 60 to go out of the mandatory straddle. Heads up, Queen Jack 7, top second for Aaron. Nothing but bricks and back doors for Harlan, but sounds like it's normal Friday night.
Standard. You talking about women or cards? Me scoozy. Aaron continues here with a C bet. Stones Like Poker, stop spamming the chat. Simmer it down. Linda. Cumulative winnings. So horrible.
Oh no, it's good. So like, if you want to see how much players are up or down,
Oh, sorry.
It's-
I thought it was a combination. Strong Odor 43, what is up? Mr. Smelly Pants, nice to see you. Peter is no kidding eating a salad. How surprising. It's like if he doesn't eat a salad, we'd all be really disappointed. We just want it. It's a soap opera.
it really is.
Joe Flat. Stop agreeing with me. You agreed with me twice tonight. It's not
This is why
right.
I've lost money this month.
Because you're starting to
all on the
agree
same
with
page.
me.
No, it's because I am agreeing with you.
Hey, I hired a poker coach. It's not. I know. I'm not allowed to wail anymore. I'm taken down.
Andre makes it 60 to go with 10-8 suited.
What if I love wailing? What if I do? What am I supposed to do?
If you love whaling,
Yeah, I mean, I love playing every hand.
you can play ATC aggro and still be profitable. And look at Vanessa Selps. She's ATC aggro.
All right, I'm going to wail now. That's what I'm saying. Look at Vanessa Selps.
Yeah. What are you doing? I'm whaling. I mean, I'm self-sting.
Harlan calls also. Flop is King 4-3. Nothing for nobody. Checked
Should be
around.
one bet and get it done.
Yeah, Andre's gonna bet this. C bet. Bet's about half the pot.
No, I've never been anywhere near anything.
You bait's reaching for chip. He calls. I don't know
Wow.
what he's floating here. Oh, he raises. Sorry, he raises to 260. Andre's getting raised by him. This is the second time. First time was pre-flop. This time is post-flop. And exploitation at its best. I wonder if they've got a little bit of
It's a little
history.
dynamic there. I mean, yeah, I think something's brewing there. At some point, I mean, Andre's very much used to being the player who's leaning all over everyone. With Biden position on him, if he's like fighting back, at some point Andre's going to say enough is enough, and
Come back.
yeah, here's a 4-bet mother. Like,
Mother of fuck.
stuff. Mother. Yeah.
Mother of stuff. Thundergroat, 72. You can change your name. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Welcome to the chat. Anyway, Canadian Shooter, what's up? $20 straddle. It is live, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 5, 10, 20. If you're just watching us for the first time, hit the heart, follow us.
Bill limps in the 6-5 suited. Ubaid makes the 75 to go. Ace 10 off. A little ambitious, but
we love it. And we don't love a lot of things.
this is also true. Zach, Ace Jack suited on the big blind. Armstrong on the button.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, I was hoping for more. You know, you're always disappointed the first time. Come on, poker.
Yeah.
Everybody's calling. 75 pre-flop, and it's 5-way to a flop, ladies and gentlemen. Deuce, deuce, 4.
Andre's got top, and he's actually way out in front here.
Top.
4-high flop.
Oh, I love it.
We can't fold yet. Ubaid bets 100. Andre has no folds.
And
He
then
makes a call.
Bill's got 6-5. Why not? You got a gut shot.
More deuces. And Andre just wants to get the showdown. Let's just, or not. Or Andre says, he might be laying his own price here. All of pairs are just going to flat and then check back river.
When do you ever think you're good here with an ace?
Never-ish. This feels very much like someone trying to get the showdown. Trying to lay their own price. And it's going to be on just playing here. If he leads... wow,
Never-ish is not really never-ish. To a river, 7. Andre checks. Why? How do you check back? How do you check back that ace? Isn't the whole point of the story is to bet on the river?
Because he's never expecting... Because we're never getting Andre... We're never expecting Andre to ever fold any pair. We're just hoping that he's dry bluffing with...
King high?
X. It's Andre's. It could be. I mean, I literally mean like XX, like anything, like 8, 5, 8, 4, or 8, 7. And we're hoping that 8 high is good. We're not trying to turn 8 high into a bluff. We're trying to get the showdown with 8 high. If you're right, I personally would not have played the hand that way.
Yeah.
Now what Andre's doing is what Andre did. He's trying to lead the turn, lay his own price to showdown. Hopefully that way he goes check river, and he can showdown straight forwards. That way he doesn't have to like check call versus like 5s plus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just on. It was on for me.
Poker gets weird sometimes.
It gets sticky and weird and uncomfortable.
He got more out of hand than I thought he was going to get out of the hand. Chop Pots, what's up?
Bob wants to flip for 1K, Jake. How much gamble do you have in you to go 50-50 for 1K?
Not that much. I just don't. Like, why? I don't see the point.
I didn't know Bill played Omaha. We got a game of Omaha in front of us. Harlan raises to 130 with an ace-10 in the small blind. Everybody limped around to him. I'm not a huge fan of doing this in the small blind. I think, it gets everyone to fold. I mean, if you're gonna play it, you should raise it.
The ace-10?
Yeah, in the small blind.
Yeah, no, flatting's bad. Flatting's just bad. We don't flat there.
No, I agree. So he played it right.
Smack it around and call her Sally, or we fold.
Don't look her in the eye.
No.
Don't kiss her.
No.
Just smack her around. Put her face in the pillow.
She's the one. Manua Jouet. How am I mispronouncing that? Manua Juazi?
Hawk Nasty, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Every time I see chopped pots, I keep thinking chopped nuts for some reason. Zach's reaching for chips. I'm happy. Looks like a $60 raise. Don't throw around those $200 a deck cards, boys.
Right. So, you're gonna try to play Satellite into the main on Friday?
Yes.
Fire 1C on Saturday?
Yes.
Right now, I'm scheduled to play 1C on Saturday. It's
Yes.
gonna be good.
You're scheduled.
I am. I already got my seat. I satellite it in.
You're scheduled to play 1C.
I am. It's on my schedule. It's on my calendar.
Listen, am I the only mental person here? Like, am I mental? I'm not hearing this. I'm
Yes.
scheduled to play 1C. What does that mean? You're gonna blow through 3 bullets. You're gonna blow through
I
3
didn't
bullets.
say. I didn't
Who
say
are you
only
telling this to?
I didn't say only 1C. And I never said
Someone
only one
who's
bullet.
not your BFF would be like, "Oh, that's really nice. Oh, you want your seat in? I know this is gonna cost you like $2,000. This
I fired
main
like
event."
3K last time.
Yeah, I know. So, like, who are you talking to? I'm scheduled to play 1. Honey, darling, don't make me laugh. Dan raises to 75, gets a couple callers, 2 a flop, queen, queen, 4. 2 diamonds,
Bill's got a pair of 4s.
and Jake's nuts.
See, I don't know. So like, I'm here with Dan and I got ace high. I mean, if we're getting better ace highs to fold, that's great. But we're also blocking ace high with ace high. Or I mean, if we ever get 5s plus to fold, that's great. Or any pair, but I think sometimes if ace eight's good here, it's just good, and we don't need to turn our hand into a bluff sometimes. Ish.
Sometimes.
If we're gonna bet, we need to be betting really small. Keep cycling some queens in our range. Like be betting like quarter pot.
You know what he would say to you? He won the pot.
Small C bet. Small C bet. Like
Small
really,
C bet. I mean, you have to adjust your C bets based on the board. Board texture.
like this rib.
Yes, exactly. Are you looking at your clock?
No, I got a Fitbit, so I get all my texts on the thing now.
I hate you. I hate you and our crew. Everyone in our crew has Fitbits except for me. I was supposed to get my Fitbit. I never got it. You know what? Damn it. I'm getting my Fitbit this weekend.
I really like it. I really enjoy it.
I hate you. Don't talk to me anymore until I get my Fitbit.
Andre is going to open up the pot with a queen 4 suited. It makes 80 to go out of the cutoff. Bill is going to continue to try to trap tonight and just calls ace king. Ubaid is going to wake up king queen in the small blind. Expect him to call.
And he says, yes, please. King, queen. Looks pretty. All we need is a king, queen flop to get some crazy action going. You're looking at your message and you're like R2-D2 screen.
Yeah,
It's very boop, 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 boop.
it is. I'm sorry, Ubaid made it 200 to go out of the small one with king queen.
I think that is
Now,
played
okay.
perfectly well.
So you're Bill. You try to trap twice. You're 50-50 here. You have ace king once again.
Andre Forbets, 505. What a sickness he has. Oh my God.
Well, we can't profitably flat queen 4. So it's it's 4 better fold. And most players
He
find
has
folds.
position. Of course, it looked as though Bill capped his range with just a call to his initial raise. So he thought, okay, if I 4-bet this, Bill's going to get out of there. Oh my gosh, what a game.
Ubaid and Andre are very good friends. They play with each other a lot. And there is some levels going on here. I don't know if Andre's capable of doing this against anyone. I don't know if he would do this. If he would do this against anyone. I think he's targeting his buddy Ubaid here. And Ubaid might have been kind of targeting his buddy Andre.
And you gotta love the friend that targets you. You have to. If you love poker, you love this kind
There's
of stuff.
no money that like tastes better or feels better than your best friend's money. Oh, Ubaid.
Oh no, don't do it. It doesn't matter if you're out of position. Get the gamble. Drink some Stone's water. It's
can't-
got a lot of gamble.
Flatting king queen off.
bad.
Out of position here is just so bad. Such a spew. But can we 5-bet king queen here?
Dragon K-Force, yes. Ace King did muck. Ace
5-bet or
King
fold?
did muck.
How often are you in a 5-bet or fold spot with king queen?
in the small blind.
This game is happening right now.
This game could be better than any. Oh, he's all in! This is crazy.
Ubide is now 5-bet shove.
Oh my God,
King
Ubide! You are the master of. I've never seen anyone play so perfect. I need his autograph.
Lock
Lock the doors. Don't let anybody out. This is a game. That was the best. That was amazing. Ubide, will you marry me? You're in love with
These
him.
guys got a lot of problems.
He has a lot of problems. Yeah,
And we
that
love
was
it.
sick.
And
That
we
was
love it.
that was levels upon levels.
The
when you
4-bet
tell me
queen
that they're
forward.
now, I can see that they're best friends. This is perfect. This is what you want. This is like
I could see them like discussing like poker strategy like at the bar like after hours like it's not like loves we have to raise but like how much do we raise to like that's the only debate like oh I prefer like a 4x raise I really know I just jam there every time like,
there's so much leveling going on between these two. It almost doesn't matter what they have. It almost doesn't matter what they have. They just want to outplay each other.
your
God,
friends
that was so
when it
beautiful.
tastes the best it really does.
That was better than sex.
I need a cigarette.
Let's go have a cigarette. Let's pause this for a cigarette.
Shasta 44 what's going on?
Tie-dye panda, what is up? Welcome to the chat. Oh my gosh, that was such a beautiful hand.
Bill is playing Trappy tonight.
And he's playing a 5-3 the same way he plays kings and queens. This is incredible.
Lock the doors.
That was awesome.
I might go broke playing this game tonight but like
Ace 7-5 on the flop. Limp flop.
Matt bets 40 with a pair of sevens. Zach makes a call with better sevens. Bill's not done playing his fives yet either. Deuce comes off, gives Bill an inside straight draw to go along with a pair of fives. Matt's gonna check it over to Zachary. It's a good bet by Zach. If he's got a seven, or I'm sorry, if Matt has a seven, definitely got the best seven with king kicker. If Matt's got any pair between, you know, if he's got eights plus, he might just like check fold with the ace on the board after Zach calls.
8 in the river.
And now for Zach, we should be check calling here or check folding. Check, we should win every time. And it's good.
I like how miserable Zach is when he wins a pot. He just like, everything's just a big ball of misery to him. I love
Nice
it.
little merge on the turn by Zach. He can get Matt to fold eights plus sometimes. He can get the draws to call. We love it.
Oh, the Omaha games fall.
I know.
Are you sad right now? Does this hurt your heart?
They're plowing.
I love
They're
clothes.
holding.
I've never lost
We
so
ran
much
off the
money.
table.
Was it that loud?
You're pretty loud.
I wasn't trying to be that loud.
You're loud.
They asked to move?
Yes.
It was just because that hand.
You sound like someone trying to like strangle like a pterodactyl.
I don't want to live anymore.
Harlan, king queen.
I didn't know the game was that loud. There's Alicia. They moved the entire table because of my yelling. There's
Yes.
no way.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Harlan with the 45 to go. Bill makes a call out of the hijack with the ace-3 off.
Oh my gosh. Queen 7-5 on the flop.
And Harlan's gonna check it.
Ten on the turn.
Harlan should be going bet. He does. He won't get the opportunity to get the other one in. One of my favorite dealers, Sweet Baby Ray.
Ray and I are in a book exchange. We're both reading each other's
Quit
books.
moving in on all my friends.
No, Matt and I are good friends now, by the way. Matt Holtzbach and I are good friends. Ray and I are doing book exchanges. I have a book club with Matt Holtzbach. I went for a ride with Sasha and Kyle earlier in Sasha's car.
Yeah.
And, I mean, what can I say? Azan loves me more than he loves you. And all your friends love me more.
It'd be funny if the shit wasn't true. Though.
I just have a better personality than you. That's just what it is.
I have a bigger personality.
Maybe. I'm louder. In bed. I mean...
Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. We have action on Andre. Andre, who took down the Stones Classic 40K guarantee here during this series, opens up the pot with a Jack-9 suited. Andre's got gears. Look, he's on 4-bet the Queen 4. He makes it 65 to go with a Jack-9.
And we love it. Under the gun +1. Why not? Dan's reaching for chips. I swear once I had a talk with Dan and I told him I had a gambling problem and he told me I should seek help. I think that was Dan.
That doesn't sound like Dan. Dan makes it 300 to go. Ace King. That is a big 3-bet.
In the cutoff.
Jesus. Harlan with deuces cannot see a flop.
It's massive. Chip Avalanche, what's up? Welcome to the game.
Now we're going to be out of position here. A sick part of me thinks that a sick part of Andre says that if he's in position there, is flatting the Jack-9 to just do something sinister on the
Dirty?
flop.
Yeah.
To make it weird. Yeah. I'm gonna like 1.5x or 2.5x anything he c-bets like on the flop. Regardless of board texture. I'm just gonna go like
Regardless of board texture? You never connect the board texture to the range.
Andre has the sickness. Andre has it. And it's good. It's good. And as we can tell, Ubaid has taken a couple plays out of his playbook. And is not being shy. Stop. Stop. Your other stop. Make it known. Make it known.
Oh my God, and baby Jesus, we have another hand. Here we go.
Andre, Queen 9.
They should put us in like a booth where they can't hear us.
We're in a booth.
No, but in a booth where they can't hear us.
In a glass box of emotion.
In a cage. Let me out of the cage. You weren't here when Val did the cage thing.
I was not.
Bill H raises to 80.
Huh.
4 deuce. I mean, if you're not going to raise with kings and you're not going to raise with queens, you're going to raise with 4 deuce. Off.
Wash your hands.
Waprice's wife loves me, by the way. 7-9 ace on the flop. Looks like a check out of Andre.
Can we just check fold middle pair here? Now, if Andre's been watching the string, which looks like he has, he's seen Bill limp in hands like kings, queens, ace, king. Now he raised. How much worse of a hand can he have?
It's yeah, it's just been odd.
Or do you think the other way around, give Bill was he's playing all his big hands trappy, then he can't have big hands, so it's harder for him to have ace here. So a 9's gonna be good a lot of times.
Does
but
Bill
we're out of
check an ace
position.
here? Does Bill check an ace here?
I don't think he does. I think Bill would bet his aces, but like.
I think that Bill would pay the ace the same
But
way.
if we've been seeing Bill tonight limp his bigger hands, it's harder for him to have a strong hand on ace-high boards. If we think that he's playing his weaker hands fast, his bigger hands slow.
Andre's such a beast. Calls, sniffs it out. Queen on the turn.
A lot easier for Andre to continue now. Turns 2 pair.
Bill's gonna continue. Let's go of his ace king. Let's go of his queens. Let's go of his kings. Doesn't let go of his 4 deuce. Continues the bluff.
Now he sees Andre's seen Bill bet 2 streets now. Now we'd like to think that Bill has a big ace. We want to think that. I wouldn't fault Andre for raising here.
Just calls. Jack on the river.
Kind of a complicated card for Andre.
Every time they say Veronica, I think they're calling me.
And Andre leads. 5-10. This might look like busted diamonds to a lot of players. The problem is, Bill doesn't even have a bluff catcher. If Bill thinks Andre's bluffing, he'd have to re-bluff stuff it here. But how does Bill have King 10? He can't.
Wait, 9-1, how much? 9-1 on 25 bucks? Yeah.
Andre wanted that to look so bad like a busted draw.
You do the same thing with a busted draw there? Call, lead.
I don't know. That's suicide. I answered your question. I don't know what happens next.
I don't know.
Oh!
Did he bet money on that shot?
How about that?
Oh, he did bet money on that shot. Won some money. I don't know where he was aiming at.
I got through it once earlier.
Aunt Doom in the chat.
He was in the room the other day when we did our live stream. Good to see him. I talked to him for a little bit.
He's a good human.
Love him.
I mean, I don't care what his PO says about him. He's all right in my book.
I don't care about his VPIP. I love him. His VPIP is what makes him.
Yeah. That kind of big feature.
All day doing that
I like long walks on the beach and big VPIPs. 51020, ladies and gentlemen. Follow us. Hit the little heart. We'll tell you when we go live every Monday and Wednesday. We have Northern Chad doing a live stream of our main event table of Stones Live Classic. How many classics do we have? It's not a classic. We have 3 classics a year.
I think we're biannual, aren't we?
Biannual classic. Dan raises to 75 with a 10-9 suited.
B-Will's 01. I kind of tend to actually agree with you here on the previous hand about leading. I think we take away his bluffs, and we're in a 6 spot if he raises. I totally agree. I gotta imagine on that board, if he's like our opponent would mostly just flat better 2-pair hands. So if he raises, he kind of only has King 10, which would only in that case like be like King 10 of diamonds.
Oh my God, 5 callers. King
tough.
8-3 on the flop.
All puppy feet.
And look at Bill H. Loving life right now.
birthday to you.
And Harlan's the only one with backdoor club draw. Please don't get me sick.
It's that clean air. It's part of the lungs.
For 1 year, I was sick the entire year.
Like you didn't put anything in it?
Now Bill's got to love this card coming off. Harlan's got top pair and a backdoor and a club draw. He thinks he's got the best of it. He's going to try to put a little money in the pot.
I love when people think they have the best of it and try to put money in my pot.
Bill, let him know where he's at.
Just gently let him know where he's
Yeah,
at.
just a peck, just a kiss. You know, like,
Let him squeeze your butt, Bill.
yeah. Put on those tight jeans and let him know you're there. Bill's just going to call.
I love it. Bill is actually in let them hang themselves mode tonight.
Right? And if Harlan checks here, as he should, he might just go full hero here and call off quite a chunk. If I was Bill, I would bet large.
Make it look a little bluffy. Make it look like you had just a weak ace of clubs. Or you have a king with like a queen of clubs.
Bill bet 600. Those hands would check back. The problem is here with the ace on board, the ace x of clubs has value here. But Harlan might think like, well, if he had ace x or ace x with the ace of clubs, wouldn't he just probably check back and show down his pair of aces? So this might look a little bluffy. I'm telling you that Foo Fighters song just played in your head and you just want to go hero. It's that intro, it gets you every time.
Right?
Harlan thinking about divided by 1, carry the 2.
Chop Pot says, all right, I'm back. Demon Spawn is in bed. Don't call your children that stuff.
Harlan calls off.
Oh,
And
well played, Bill H.
Bill's super sneakiness is finally pays off tonight.
Yeah, it has. He's been very patient with his sneakiness.
Bill definitely, I feel like,
2.1K.
came into tonight with the full intention of, I'm going to trap today. I think Bill will probably look back watching the other streams, saw how other players were playing against him and perceiving him, and Bill said, tonight I'm going to trap these bastards.
Or it's opposite night, where I'm going to play big hands like they're 4 deuce, and I'm going to play 4 deuce like they're big hands.
This is what I have to deal with, guys. Like,
he's been playing everything all opposite.
I fully expect, like, at the end of the night, like, Bill's gonna, like, take off his, like, back mask, like, haha! It was me the whole time. I would've got away with it if it wasn't for you kids. I don't know. There goes my Harlan. Watch him as he goes. Exactly.
Pab, GTRZ, what's up? Nice to see you.
Now, those calls feel great when we're right. I mean, we feel like a wizard.
Yeah.
When we're wrong.
Although, what percentage of the time are they right in that exact scenario?
31%.
Yeah, so it's probably better not to do the call.
But we were getting over 3 to 1. No, we weren't.
No.
Getting 2.5 to 1. Dan.
2 in the pink.
75.
Welcome to chat.
Peter. Dan makes it 75 to go with deuces. Peter makes it 285 to go.
And aces run just cold calls. 285.
Ace queen suited.
Oh, and Bill's coming along for the ride.
Jesus Christ.
What is going on here? I love
Bill
this game. Lock the goddamn doors.
Bill's at queen 8.
Lock the goddamn doors. 275 with queen 8 on a big blind.
Lock the goddamn. Oh my god. What a mess.
What the frig, man? Jack 7-3.
King's still way out in front here. Aaron only flopped 1 heart.
I don't understand poker anymore.
Peter. How did Peter get 4-way action? He hasn't put any money in the power line, and now we 3-bet, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna break this guy.
With kings.
Partner, on the other end, if you're gonna play a speculative hand like a pocket pair, you want your opponent to actually have a hand that can pay off. People oftentimes misinterpret their implied odds.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, if I flop my set, I'll get his whole stack. And we still need the villain
Not
have
from Peter.
Yeah, well, we still need the villain have a hand strong enough to stack off with. In this case, when Peter 3-bets, he should have a hand strong enough to pay off a little bit.
But I think Peter's a strong enough player to fold kings on a flop.
Yeah, he is. But on the other end, like, we're still counting okay. Like, our opponent has a hand that can pay that can pay a little if we get there.
Yes.
It got weird, didn't it?
In a good way. You know, it feels weird at first, and you're like, oh, but I like this.
Yeah. You get used to it.
Salad days, JV Dart says, yes, it is.
This
Chips
may
on
hurt a little,
11,
but it's something
please.
we're used to.
And you'll like it. Maybe the first time.
What a game. Just a little 5-10-20 or Stones Gambling Hall.
Just like 5-way to a flop, 285 free.
And let's head this guy to the table 3 bets.
I love this game. Matt's like, why can't I just get a card? Why can't I get some cards?
Slack guy, hey.
1 minute, last place. What's up?
Aaron's in the limp 20 now. Harlan now with the kings.
And Andre looks like he's got some greasiness going on through his head. He wants to play this hand. He's getting bored. What's going on?
He can go either way here. He's in position. He's gonna put some more chips in the pot. And Bill cold calls. It's a 3-bet to 295, and Bill's gonna cold call the small blind with a 6-4 diamond. And now Matt here. Matt wakes up king queen suited, and it's also looks like Matt is gonna cold 4-bet. No, he's gonna cold 4-bet.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh, you guys.
We have
You died. You all died. You're in heaven now. You had no idea.
limp 3-bet. Or I'm sorry, limp open 3-bet, cold call 3-bet out of small blind, and now a cold 4-bet out of the mandatory straddle to 870
It's getting cold
from
in
Matty
this
H.
room.
Now you're now you're Harlan. You have kings.
You gotta.
How many bluffs does Matt have here? But we can't fold kings. They're kings. If Matt's got aces,
No.
good for Matthew.
Yeah, if he does, good night.
I love this play by Matt. It's the right play at the wrong time, it would seem.
Do you stuff it here?
No,
He's got
because
too much.
then Queens gets the opportunity to fold.
Is he just calling this?
I think yes.
Wow.
He's just gonna call, and he's gonna get it in on any non-ace X flop.
And guess what? He's gonna juice up this pot so much.
Now Andre's still uncapped. Andre can still have aces here. But with the sizing, does Andre have enough here to stuff it and get Matt to fold kings or queens? I'd like to think not. Bill. And all his Billness.
Bill likes a lot of money in the pot. Bill's thinking, okay, I could crack these aces and kings.
Bill
right
knows.
now.
I mean, on the right, it kind of it's weird. Like
Right side of
Bill's,
suicide?
Yeah, the right side of suicide. Bill's never dominated here.
I can't.
Well, he's never dominated. Now, here's the thing. Some of these players might have seen where Bill has like flatted and like been really trappy all night. Bill might.
I can't even believe he's counting up chips. Oh my God.
Lock the door.
Lock the freaking door.
Recan the pot.
5, 7, 10.
Bill's open-ended with a backdoor diamond.
Oh, good God. The pot is 2.9K.
Bury it.
Oh,
He does!
Oh, he sticks it. Oh my God.
Matthew cold 4-bets and folds. Harlan's got kings now. Wow.
Oh, a
And
king on the
Bill
river.
backdoor diamonds. He backdoor diamonds. Jesus shit. Harlan calls. Ray rips the board instantly. And Bill oopsies diamonds.
And he rivers. Oh, Bill. Bill's my hero. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Bill opens, jams the flop. Matt folds, Harlan snaps, Ray snap flop.
Monster Hand says Harlan's gonna slash Bill's tires tonight.
Ray instantly rips the turn and the river. on the word call,
The chat's going bananas.
and Bill.
Kings at stones bite the dust again, even with a set on the river.
Bill jams an open-ended straight draw on back to diamonds into a cold 4-bet.
I love it. And I love it. Backdoor diamonds and gets there.
Well, we can't do that without the backdoor diamonds. if that's a 10 of spades, we just can't.
Right?
I'm not even joking.
I mean, challenge accepted,
But also, yes.
but yes.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, swimming bird, what's up? Yes, lulls all around. Everyone loves Bill. Never cold call King King. You know, I think at that point, well, I guess Bill was still yet to act. Yeah, Bill might have folded if Harlan jams Kings.
Yeah, but I don't mind the way Harlan played the hand pre.
I don't either.
Because if he does 5-bet there, he gives maybe queens, jacks, ace king a chance to fold,
Bill's stacking up chips.
or ace queen chance to fold.
Now Bill's like, I've got extra money, I can play anything. Not like I wasn't before. Kostinik says he's never seen Harlan tilt for real. Face tilt, instant life tilt. Yes.
Two in the Pink asked a question of Veronica. Are you better at poker
Yes.
than me? Not
Then, yes,
Then.
I'm better,
Are you
and
better at
then
poker?
Jake is better.
than Jake.
Then Jake is. Yes, that's exactly it. That's the way, the sequence of events. Veronica, then Jake.
Chips on 11, please.
All right, Dan makes it 145. The game is out of the muck. We're now putting
The
145
game was never in the muck. The game was never in the muck. Don't say that. Dan raises to 145. Bill calls. Jack 7. Let's go. 10-6-6 on the flop. Dan's ahead with his king high.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. I love this game. I can't even focus. It's so good. Gamer Junkie, welcome to the chat. Nice to see you. Sly Cry, did we say hi to you? Hello, Sly Cry. I finally got his name right after like a year. Right?
What'd you call him before?
I used to call him, what did I used to call him? Something wrong.
Sounds about right. Slick Rye or something like that.
Yeah, something wrong.
Something terrible.
I do things wrong all the time.
What a bunch of Muppets. Whammy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bill is not human.
I can't
Hungdonger
handle-
thinks that fighting Kings is a 3 to 4K mistake. I think we're being a little results oriented there.
Lyman is my friend. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you. Lyman is my friend also. It's the most
I think Harlan played the Kings absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's not his fault he got backdoor.
Yeah, he got beat. I mean, it's a cooler. It's gross. Like I said, but if Bill Brick's out there, we're all
it's
saying
good
like,
for
oh
TV.
look, like Harlan kept the worst hands in by flatting the 4-bet. He then called when he was good, and it held, and like we're not even like thinking it twice. Now people are like, oh, he should have done this, he should have that. When poker players have the terrible habit of being results oriented. Oh, if I would have done this, then that wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
And then it convolutes their game theory or their style. Ubaid makes it 200 to go with the ace jack suited off the button.
If I didn't stab him, I wouldn't have ended up in jail.
Right.
King Queen 6. Andre flops an inside straight draw. So does Ubaid. Bill H has a pair. Queen on the turn. Pairs the board. Oh my God, this game's so incredible.
And Bill bets 300. Yes.
Matt's getting more chips. He said yes.
C. Martin 11 says live poker is AIDS. There is no cure. Ubaid is not
good.
folded ace jack here. He finally does let it go. Andre will fold as well. And Bill gets it through.
Mike, I 100% disagree with you.
I agree with Veronica. You don't I think 5-betting kings there is like just like not. It's
Third
not,
time tonight.
It's not the move. I think Harlan played the hand perfect. He just got unlucky. I really think that's the end of it. If he 5-bets, let's say Matt has a really good. Let's forget that Matt was squeezing cold 4-bet, squeezing king queen there. Let's say Matt has queens or jacks or ace queen, right?
Yeah.
And then we 5-bet stuffed kings, and obviously ace is never folding. But we give those other hands, and Matt's good enough to fold those queens there. We give worse hands a chance to finally get away because what's Harlan's 5-betting range?
Aces or kings, not even queens.
And you also then give Bill a chance to come in the pot really, really light. Mind you, Harlan got a worse hand to stuff it in there. He was way out in front. He just got unlucky. I think we can quit speculating on the way Harlan played the kings. I think Harlan played the kings perfectly.
Yes.
And just got unlucky.
Stop being results oriented, bitches. Sorry, I just had to say it.
Yes.
$20, 10 to call for Peter.
Gamer Junkie, welcome. The first bet I don't recall. It was open. It was limped, open, 3-bet, cold 4-bet.
Wow, this is a limp pot. 10-8-3.
So much not as sexy as the cold 4-bet pot.
Yeah.
But isn't anything ever?
Nothing is that sexy.
So Peter's got Zach notched here. He's gonna check call better.
7 on the turn.
Chips on 11, please.
Chips on 11. Table 11, ladies and gentlemen.
Zach bet 75.
Peter calls. River's a deuce.
Should go check, and Peter's reaching for chips. Peter's gonna let a little blocker bet here. There's 255 in the pot. And if we're Zach here, Peter's doing this with a 10 so much, I don't see Zach flatting.
I don't see Peter doing this with a missed flush draw either.
No. Zach, I don't even feel either has to turn his hand into a bluff and raise or just fold here. And you see him mulling it through. The deuce can't really change anything. I would think Peter would do this larger here with a busted flush draw, if that's what he's doing. Zach, I think Zach's just kind of curious. Like, this is so weird, I need to know. Notched. Zach sees the notch. I really think the way that hand played out just kind of got Zach's curiosity. I need to know. How many times did
you do that to me? If you're just tuning in for the first time, click the heart, show us you love us. We'll let you know when we go live, usually every Monday and Wednesday. We run a pretty big 1020 or 1025 once a month, first Wednesday of the month. We got a new customer. He was sitting at our Omaha game, and now he went inside at the 1025.
Oh, that's Dan.
Dan is actually a good time. He's a nice guy, and he likes to gamble. I heard.
He's a good human being.
Anyone who likes to gamble is a good human being in my eyes. I'm just saying, I'm not saying. Ray's getting the cards in the air. $20 straddle is live. 5, 10, 20.
And Harlan's. Oh no, that's not Harlan. Sorry.
Rita Tell, it is deep stack poker. You can buy in. You can match the biggest stack in this game.
Which I right now would think is Bill just under 6K.
Yeah. So you can buy into 6K into this 5, 10, 20 game. Zach's trying to get his $100 chip stack to the ceiling. By the way, there was American Poker Awards going on.
I saw that.
And we didn't get invited. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't tell you. We got invited, but I had to turn it down because I could make it. I turned it down on our behalf.
I hate you. There's a reason why I don't ever call you back.
Dan makes it 75 to go with the 6 deuce.
It's not because you smell bad. It's not because you drink too much. It's not because you smoke too much. It's not because you have bad morals. It's because you didn't invite me to the Poker Awards.
To the GPI Awards. I can understand it. I deserve that.
You deserve everything that's coming to you.
For those of you just tuning into our show now, if you like what you see, go ahead and click the heart button. Throw us a follow. We'll let you know when we go live. We stream 5-5, 5-10, 10-20, 10-25, Mondays and Wednesdays, as well as some final table tournament poker. We have our Stones Classic main event coming up this weekend. 125K guarantee, 450 buy-in, 3 flight, smash and grab. Get in the game. Ubaid's got ace king here. Makes it 75 to go.
Bill's already folded, so this hand's not going to be fun. Hark Nasty's eating Polish food right now. Nice. I love it. I'll go make some Polish food when I get home. JB Darts, he did not get rid of his cough. Jake's always got a lung infection.
Correct me no. DTD Prepper, DTDR Prepper. We are in California, just in outside Sacramento, Citrus Heights.
Like literally one block outside of Sacramento. Just
Yeah.
say we're in Sacramento.
We're in Sacramento.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do what I can here. Tonight we are streaming 5, 10, 20 mandatory straddle, no limit hold'em. Stacks are pretty deep. The action has been somewhat irrational, crazy. It's been good.
We let out all the patients from the psychiatric hospital, and they're
So,
playing on our game.
We've seen a cold 4-bet with King Queen. We've
Yes,
seen a
limping.
5-bet shove King Queen over a 4-bet with Queen 4.
We've seen limping with queens and kings.
It's the game's been cracker jacks, to say the least. So Peter now makes it 85 to go with the King Queen. Speaking of the devil.
Roly Poly Panda, are the players watching the stream? Yes, they are. If you look right in front of them, they're all watching. Peter raises to 85. Looks like he gets no love, but a lot of respect. It's love or respect. You get one or the other. Not both.
Not both. So the game is table stakes. Bill is officially up to 8.4K, so you can load up to this game up to 8K right now. 85, just under 8,500.
It's a sickness. I want that sickness. Ray's getting the cards in the air. It's a 5, 10, 20. God, what a good game. It never disappoints.
What a mess. This lineup was set for juice, though. Zach, Dan,
Zach's been kind
Bill,
of
and
chill
Andre.
tonight, though.
Zach has been very chill.
I've watched him 3-barrel bluff.
Is he watching Netflix over there? What's he doing?
Yeah, I know, right? He's thinking about me. Look at him. He's pondering.
Got a couple 5s. Makes it 55 to go.
Why are you making me cough? Aces run. That's a good hand for the table.
Andre's going to call out a small blind with the Queen 9 suited. Bill comes along as well. Action on Ubaid. He's in the straddle. He's getting a hell of a price now. I mean, what can we fold here? Not a lot. Bill called the big blind with 7-4. And Ubaid, King 6 suited. That's more than enough hand. 4-way action.
8-4 deuce on the flop. Bill picks up a 4. Zach's still ahead here with his pocket 5s. Andre just got a little bit of backdoor flush draw. Chip Avalanche says I need a cop coat. No, Jake does.
Zach's going to flick some chips in the pot. 8-4 deuce ought to miss his opening range pretty wide here. He's pretty much only repping over pairs when he bets here, even though he's got a pair of 5s here, which is kind of a weird spot. Bill makes a call a pair of 4s. And Zach actually got a worse hand to call. Tough to do when you have holding 5s on 8-4
Ace on the river. I mean, ace on the turn, pardon me. Now diamonds.
It's a good
Are
card
play.
for Zach's range here. He likes to check back. I actually thought he might actually look to bet there and get Bill, try to get Bill to fold an 8.
So Bill has a fireplace at home where he likes to set money on fire. It's the way he heats his house through the winter time. Just $100 bills.
Easy game. Easy game.
Seb Black, nice to see you. Welcome to the chat. We got just over an hour left in our live stream. Make sure you tune in, hit the heart, follow us. We go live every Monday and Wednesday, and we have our Stones Poker Classic, I guess you should say. Not Stones Live.
Stones Poker Classic main event coming up this weekend. 125K guarantee, 40 buy-in, 3 flights. It'll be a mess. How much fun do we have with Kevin Martin?
Kevin Martin is an amazing human being.
He's a good kid.
And like his skin looks like porcelain. Like he's just like a beautiful person. Like
He's very
physically.
shiny. He's very shiny.
Yeah, he looks like he hasn't been like ruined before.
He's Canadian. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. He's kind of happy. I think if he hung out with us enough, he'd start wearing a lot of black, get a little sad, a little darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey, Aaron is in the cutoff with the King Jack.
Just in a little raise to 100.
And now news to him, Andre is now about to wake up Ace King here. I saw the graphic correct. Hey, Aaron made it 100 to go. There it is. Andre does have the Ace King. He's cutting out chips.
Ooh, huge raise. That's huge.
Eat it.
Yeah, he said stuff this raise up your pie hole. Looks like close to 400. 465, damn it.
Wow, Bill folds a 6-5 suited.
I can't believe, well, Bill likes money in the pot. If there were already like 3 callers for 465, Bill probably calls.
So, Ubaid here has not folded a Jack 8 suited. He faced an open and a 3-bet, and he finally gets away from it.
I don't see Aces Ron continuing here.
No.
Yeah.
Rum cakes.
No, that's Riddler cakes.
Riddler cakes.
Nice. Scotty Vaughn, 22. Tightest table ever, man. Did he call?
What are they, rabbit hunting here?
Oh, they can pay $5 to rabbit hunt on this show. Yeah, if you tip the dealer $5, you can see the flop, the turn in the river. I like that. It's like when you're truly a degenerate gambler.
Yeah, where you're not even
Like, I need to see what that would have been. Yeah.
How bad it would have hurt.
Are you like itching to get in this Omaha game? Is that why you're looking at your watch or your Fitbit?
Omaha.
Fitbit, watch. Fitbit, watch. How many steps do you get a day?
Like 12,000?
12,000? And you're still that fat?
Oh my god, you're the best. Yeah.
Sorry.
That was good, that was good, that was good. 10 points. Andre, Ace Queen of Hearts. Oh wow.
They're all like, burn, damn. Savage. Andre, raised to 140. I love it.
Bill's got position though. And the Jack 9 suited, we love it.
He calls. He says, easy call. I have money to burn. I don't give an F. Can you imagine like some 1-3 player sitting in this game just like, what the hell is going on? Feeling like he's in a hurricane. SpongeBob SquarePants meme. You don't know what I'm talking about. It's all over Twitter.
Dan with a 5-4, yes.
Kosnick says that you're a beer lover. That's your problem.
Among other things.
Dan says,
Phoenix.
F this. I can't get into a pot. I need to play this hand. To a flop, ladies and gentlemen. 3-way. We don't charge extra at Stones. Ace 6-4.
Andre, top pair, second kicker, backdoor hearts. Dan flops a pair of 4s. Bill bricked off.
Negative free roll wants to know when Valerie's returning. That's a great
I think
question.
Valerie wants to win Valerie's returning. I don't think she's kind of the other clicking buttons in life. But we love her. Batman 240. Hey. Andre C-Bet's 180. Dan out of position. Makes it 425. It's going to cost Andre another 245 to call. We have position. We have backdoor hearts. I mean, what's Dan saying? He's got ace 4, 4s or 6s.
King on the turn.
It's really pretty much a brick on this board. We wouldn't expect Dan to have ace king here. We would have played the hand more aggressively pre-flop.
Oh, the split screen. Love it. Can't see Dan's bet.
Still waiting to see confirmation on the sizing here. Dan did lead the turn after check raising the flop.
Tahoe Mac, welcome to the chat. Nice to see you.
Dan up at 705. That's a lot.
Woo! Call. Calls. 8 on the river.
The 5-7 gets there. And I think Andre's gonna be happy to check this one back. Dan gives up. Dan's already checked here. Is Andre about value betting river ace queen here?
Such an odd line, I think.
Well, we would never expect our opponent to check 2 pair.
Yeah.
So if he's got any 1 pair hand, we have the best 1 pair hand.
Yeah, good check. Only thing that calls, or, I mean,
I mean, we had
pretty much
like,
everything's going to beat you that calls.
think that only and specifically that like, we got check raised by ace jack, which would be really, really weird. Our opponent would be putting in that much money and that would be playing ace jack in that manner.
Yeah.
So we never checked the 2 pair, so our 1 pair hand should be good.
Yeah, I mean, definitely with that board, you're
Yeah.
going to bet 2 pair for some value.
Yeah, but it's just weird. So when we get checked there, I mean, everything tells us that ace queen is a
Yeah,
mile
you have
good.
to check back there, yeah.
But it's like, so we're like, okay, well, if I'm so good, I should be betting, but at the same time, like, what's calling me? Kind of like, I don't know, at that point, the way that action went, I'm kind of content to check back.
I feel like books written before 2007 ruined most poker players' games. You know
No
those
coaching.
You know those books that told you like, oh, the only way you're gonna win this on the river is by betting?
You mean your Bible? The VBet Bible?
Yeah, that one.
Bury it, baby. Just bury it.
People hate value. Yes.
It's true.
Top her glow.
Except I could feel what Andre was thinking there. I was just kind of like shit, I'm so good here.
But what are you
So-
gonna squeeze value out of?
Maybe we bet really, really small.
And what? Get called with, Worse?
Induce a raise.
and then what? Hate it? And you have to hold?
and then call off. He's never checking 2 pair. He's never checking a set. He's never checking 2 pair. That board's super, and he never has a 5-7.
You know what? I actually disagree with you. I think
You know what?
So many players.
Check 6-4.
So many players would lose value on that river checking 2 pair, even though the board's so dry. I'm serious. I think people
players are just that bad enough to check 2 pairs.
Players lose the most value on the river. No?
I'm not disagreeing. Ubaid picks up a real hand this time. And we saw it. Now, these guys watching the stream, you see when they have their phones out, they're watching on the delay. They seen Ubaid 5-bet King Queen off earlier. 5-bet.
And now he's going to get...
And so now he's going to get a little bit of love here when he's got queens.
We're
Poker 101, don't be a nit.
Ace 8-3.
Also, Poker 101, run good.
Checked around. 4 on the turn.
Inside straight draw for Andre.
Now, why does Ubaid not bet there on the flop?
Because
When he's checked 2.
Because there's no draws to get value out of the only thing it's going to call us is an ace.
Yeah, but
8, 9, 7, 8, maybe.
that flop is pretty dry.
Deuce and Andre gets there.
That flop is pretty dry. That ace, I mean, is more. It's better for his range than it is for anyone else's.
We're better checking back and catching bluffs on the turn.
I think checking back if it was like a 9-8 ace, but ace 8-3 is super dry. I think
there's more draws on there.
I think he should see bet the 30% of the flop or 30% of the pot.
Quarter pot.
Yeah, quarter
If
pot.
that, I think checking back's better.
I disagree. I think the board is too dry. I don't think that board hits your opponent's calling range.
So then what are we betting? So then what are we getting value from? That's why you check back. You just answer. You just completely cancel yourself out. Andre got there. This is so. Those of you who had a question earlier about playing poker.
The whole point
I'll
is
refer to this as
no. The whole point is they check to you. They probably don't have an ace. Their calling range is not completing that ace. You're betting.
Andre bet 645
on a dry flop like that.
Andre bet 645. No, that would be terrible. You're
No, I think you're terrible.
You don't expect them to be donking an ace into you when you were the pre-flop three better.
Challenge accepted. Have you ever played at Stones before? Andre bet 645. That's gonna be tough. It's tough to call off here. Everything beats you. Board's wet now. Ace beats you. Set beats you. Straight beats you.
It's Andre. I don't know if I would fold here. I can see the cards.
Wicked Slickerino, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat. Phil Helmuth, welcome to the chat. Would it be funny if it was the real
Chip
Phil
Avalanche,
Helmuth?
keep betting for protection. I'll keep extracting value, and at the end of our lives, we'll see who's made more money in poker. I can see the cards, and I don't know if I would fold here versus Andre. Andre's so capable of just going bet with air. We're trying to get someone to fold. We're someone to check back on an ace-high board and a 3-bet pot who might have kings, queens, jacks, be playing pot control in turn, and now is capable of just betting here on a 4-card straight board. I mean, we saw the way these guys play each other. These guys love nothing more than to bluff each other. We saw Andre 4-bet, Queen 4 suited, and then Ubaid 5-bet jam King Queen. These guys love stealing each other's money. And if I'm Ubaid here, sitting here with queens, after it goes check flop and Andre goes bet, he's gonna have some ace X. Yes, he can have 5-4. Yes, but he also has the sickness, and sometimes he just is attacking a check-back range.
Yes.
Andre is capable of attacking a check-back range that's going to have, and especially in a 3-bet pot, that's going to be mostly made up of 10s, jacks, queens, kings.
Holden Master, I have a seat for you because you're my number 1. So you're my VIP. You're always sitting in seat 3. And if you'd like your seat 3, I have it for you. Because I love you.
It's a good laydown by Ubaid.
It is. It's hard though when you're a gambler.
It is.
Folding is not easy.
Folding is players that are capable competent players like that and those kind of hands are harder. It's harder to find folds because like they're gonna have more bluffs than you.
Yeah.
And Andre is totally capable of taking, I mean, even a pair, something with some moderate showdown value, and just going after like, okay, well, he's gonna be check back calling, and maybe because it's a 3-bet pot, 10s, jacks, queens, kings, you know, on an ace-high flop, and I could go. I mean, I'm more than capable of going bet here and getting to lay down the goods.
Yes.
It's kind of sick, but it's kind of gross.
Things are gross in poker. This table's been playing pretty gross.
And I love it.
Shermster, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Make sure you hit the heart. Follow us.
Skirmisher, we love it. Poker is fun and I hate it. It's a bad girlfriend.
You know what? If we go at the end of our lives and compare how much we've made, I'm gonna win because you're gonna die in a few years and I'm gonna be alive till I'm 90.
That's true. But at a 0.92 ROI, like the longer you play, the more money you're gonna lose.
I'm not losing money. I'm always gonna have a sugar daddy. I win.
C'est la vie. What did Kevin Martin think I was pretty?
No, we thought I was.
Damn it. Need me a sugar daddy. So we got multi-way limpage.
Yeah, it looked like I was double straddled to 40, and now Zach comes out and says, no more of this BS.
Girlfriend.
Raise to 230. No you didn't. And Bill calls. Bill brings his torch with him tonight and wants to set some more money on fire, but he's out of gas. He's not setting it on fire.
Now Matt H with 6s.
Oh, Matt calls?
Sick.
What is going on?
Matt's got the button.
Yeah, but
And Zach is so capable of trying to like scoop this pot here. The thing I'd be worried about is Bill's been so trappy tonight. Bill can still have a lot of really like nutted hands here.
Queen 4 deuce.
Bill's open-ended.
Lock the doors. Bill's in all the way.
6 on the turn one time. That'd be such a sick card.
Oh, poor Matt if a 6 comes on the turn. 4 pairs the board.
No one's got a club.
Check.
Zach seems content to give up this pot right now. I don't see Matt putting any money.
Well, they have a hard time putting Bill in a range 10 on the river.
And that's sort of the complication here. Is where do you put Bill in his hand?
Matt, show him the goods.
Matt over-limps, over-calls, and takes down.
Matt runs so good.
It's not even real.
Bill H, 7.7K.
Takes down a $800 pot almost.
Just a check all the way down.
Check it through. Double straddle, overcall.
Scotty Vaughn,
Step back,
22,
now tell me.
says open-ended, all in. I mean, it wouldn't shock me at this point. All in for 7.7K.
Yeah. I think if it's a non-club on the turn, the hand plays very, very differently. Then I think Bill takes a stab at it and probably gets through. I'm actually, now that I think about it, I'm a little surprised that Bill didn't stab the flop. When there's only 2 clubs out there, and the original pre-flop Razor, Chet, and Zach. I'm surprised Bill didn't take it, because then he's kind of only had to get past Matt, who only called pre, and then overcalled.
Does Matt change the dynamic of the hand for Bill?
Maybe, yeah, very much so. Maybe Bill's not too fond of having Matt in the hand, in position.
Dan says upstairs. Let's go. Get in the elevator. Let's go. Ace 10. Race to 280.
I like it. Guys, if you like what you see, click the heart, throw us a follow. We'll let you know when we go live. We stream on Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 to 10 Pacific Standard Time. Everything from 5.5 through 10 1/4, sometimes 25.50. We do some cash game. I'm sorry, not some cash game, some tournament poker as well, including this weekend we will be streaming live the final table of our 125K guarantee Stones Classic main event, 3 flights, 450 buy-in. I got my seat. You better get yours. We're running satellites all week long. I believe we're running $60 1 in 10s in the morning, $110 $120 megas. Yeah, megas at night. All week long.
You're reserved for 1 bullet?
No, I have 1 bullet reserved already. I'm not reserved to 1 bullet.
Thank you for clarifying. I was laughing about that earlier. $5, $10, $20. It's $20 to call. They could do a live double straddle if they wanted.
Yes, they can.
Because reasons. Because we like to let them do what they want at Stones. Watbry says Jake's gonna pay off Watbry.
He's so intent on this. It's so wonderful.
Deuce 8 Jack.
2 pair for Dan. Unfortunately for him, no one's got much to play with.
A swimming bird. What's up?
The Brock 21 is gonna play just to knock me out of the tourney.
That's the only reason I play.
You got to get to the final table with me to ever do that, though.
All I know is that when Mimosa Jake is playing, it's easy.
How'd that go for the field last time?
Do you want me
Mimosa
to?
Jake came out?
Does anyone
How'd
want me
that go for
to
the field
tweet
last time?
Mimosa Jake again?
How did that go for the field last time that I got all sauced up?
It went fine.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tweet
Anyhow.
Mimosa Jake if you guys want to see it again.
It was not my best of persons.
Lol. Stop breaking things with your...
Tahoe Max says they need some Mimosa Jake tonight. I don't know.
Mimosa Jake is fun, but you only get them on like Sunday or Saturday mornings because we have unlimited mimosas here. Jake, like they probably are gonna stop it soon because Jake's drinking them like out of the program. Like Jake just freaking drank $700 worth of champagne again tonight, guys. Tahoe Mac, you can buy Jake a mimosa. Call up Stone's waitress.
Why, thank you.
Put your credit card down.
So Zach's going to make it 60 to go with a 6-3. He's going to get called by Andre with a queen 10. Bill is just going to call ace king suited. Bill is trapping once again. Hand very under-repped.
Jack 8-4 on the flop. 2 diamonds. Andre picks up a diamond draw.
Inside straight draw, diamond draw. Just pile the chips in.
Checked around. Deuce of hearts on the turn.
Zach does pick up an inside straight draw, adds a second flush draw. Andre's going to go ahead and lead. The deuce really shouldn't improve Zach.
Batman 240 says Zach looks like that guy that takes up 2 parking spots. Yep, he does. It's not like he drives a yellow Corvette like a guy named Train.
No.
That car is hideous. How come no one told him that before he bought it?
Friends.
Veronica and Friends! 3rd Wednesday of every month.
The 1-3 game that plays this goddamn big.
The 1-3 game that makes me not able to pay my mortgage. Veronica and Friends. I cry like the night before every Veronica Friends. Like, please don't make me do it. I don't want to do this anymore. $5, $10, $20. Let's go. Bill, put that 5 out. Just a limp out of Peter. Put your cards on the reader.
Had Matt worn a Pearl Jam shirt, the Sixes would not have held in that mess earlier.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Nirvana.
It wasn't for the Nirvana. They're playing Nirvana right now.
And if he hadn't played the 5-bet, prayed to 5-bet Jesus.
Yeah. Little heart-shaped box playing.
I'm
in the
gonna have
card
a 5-bet Jesus Easter dinner at my house.
room. 8-6 deuce rainbow.
Yep. That's how we like it.
Top for Peter. Ubaid makes a pair of ducks. He's gonna go ahead and bet it out. He's got backdoor clubs as well. New shooter in seat 8. That is Mailman.
Woo.
Eric. Peter calls with better pair, better backdoor clubs. Club, one time. For stacks.
Ooh, 6 pairs the board.
Boo, bad form, bad form.
Check, check. Oh, yes! Blood! I love it. If they both check, I'll barf.
They didn't make clubs there. I don't know what you're thinking that about.
Oh, sorry. I was
like, what are you doing?
I thought that 6 was a club. Oh my god, I'm having issues. Woo!
Another 6 of clubs on the turn. Another.
You know what? If this was post-production, it would be so perfect, but this just is like salt of the earth, like real grit. You know, occasionally you make a mistake.
Tahoe Mac, I will be coming up to run it at Reno. Had a great time up there last time. Loved Jason Somerville and the crew. Go up there, smash it up.
It's officially like
Get some
really
good
hot.
get some good mixed games up there running up Reno. 8 game. Eight game is sex. 8 game is so good.
I hate saying this, but I haven't been to Reno yet.
Oh my god, here, look at this. Peter value bets his ace 8, bet 75, and Ubaid is check raised to 400.
And against Peter, this might work.
What the hell is Ubaid saying here?
He's saying suck it, Trebek.
After the turn goes
I love
check,
this.
check, would we really expect our opponent to be checking a 6 to check raise river? It just makes no sense. The line made no sense. It's just blunt force trauma. And Ubaid saying, you're never calling off this much light. I don't care, it makes no sense. Ubaid could probably show him the 3 of clubs and he'll say, you're still fold. Yeah.
Rick and Barso, good night. Thank you for joining us. Still,
75 check raised to 400.
I love it. Put his kahunas on the table.
Ubaid.
He's perfect for this game.
I would love to like be a fly on the wall between Ubaid and Andre's like strat sessions. Like, no, we just raised. We ever fold here and they would look at you like, no.
It's like this. We just raised.
We just raised.
Like at Eastern European guys, any one of them. My dad would do that. No, we just raised.
Eastern Europeans have, for the most part, passed us up in poker by a large margin. And from time to time, we see that, especially in a deep stack tournament poker.
Yeah. Andre raises to 85 with pocket deuces. Bill H picks up aces. Just calls. Is that no? It's a raise. Sorry, 225. Oh, sorry, 175. 175. My skills at counting those green chips are bad.
Andre does not believe in folding.
1s and 2s. Here we go into a flop.
Oh! Jesus.
Jesus shit!
It's real.
Andre checks. Bill leads out. Small lead.
You bet 75? What a tease. Oh no, this is so crazy. Now Andre just gotta figure out, like, okay, like with that small sizing. Oh, it's 125. Oh no, it was 150.
Turn is the king. What is Andre gonna do? Check call all of this? If the board pairs, it's gonna be. Oh, what a massive!
So he bet 150 on the flop. Or no, it was 90?
125 on the flop.
It was 150 on the flop. 150 on the flop. Now Bill bets 600. He knows Andre's got something, and here comes the chips.
Pair the board. Pair the board.
No diamond. This is perfect. Backdoor clubs get there. The 3-4 gets there.
Now is Andre gonna put some money? No, Andre just checks. Insta call. Set up a set.
Wow. Andre loses the absolute minimum here. It was a 3-bet pot.
That's got to be sick. That's super sick.
Oh my God.
Mr. Sykes says this pot hurts. Yeah.
Mind you, okay, so think about it. If Bill's just flatting kings and queens what's his 3-betting range? Only aces? So on ace, king, jack, Andre's gonna figure like, unfortunately, he's gonna have a lot of better sets here, and so I can't fold the set of deuces, so I just gotta check call down.
Is that the only hand he's three bet tonight?
Yeah.
So weird.
I'm telling you. So, I mean, Andre being very observant to this, watching the stream while he's playing, adapting his game on the fly, he knows, I can't fold the set here. I can't fold the set. But, and it's playing, every time that you flop a set and you're playing pot control.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's what all that checking was.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah. So it's not a range. It's not a 3-bet range. It's just 3-bet aces.
If the opponent's only flatting kings and queens, his only 3-betting hands is like ace 5 and like aces.
Deuce 4 and aces.
Oh my God.
Green Street asks, what's up? Yes, this is a super laggy game.
And somehow, Andre and Bill end up set over set. The pot gets pretty big, but stacks do not go in. When Andre checked river, I had to imagine like he was thinking about check raising this. It's so strange to see players perceptive enough to know that they're check calling down, playing pot control with a set.
That's so sick.
It's
but
gross.
I mean, it was a super wet board, and Bill did 3-bet, so it was more
had Bill
to his
played
range.
his kings and queens faster in earlier in the stream, he gets more money there.
Yeah.
Because when Andre just piles it in,
Yeah.
namely on the turn.
Bill bets 100. Zach looks like he's putting in a raise. Raise to 280. Bill lets it go.
It's the sickness. And it's real. So there's a look at chip stack sizes. Guys, if you like what you see here, click the heart button, throw us a follow. We'll let you know when we go live, Mondays, Wednesdays, and this weekend, sometimes Saturdays, Sundays, this weekend we will be streaming the final table of our Stones Classic main event, 125K guarantee, 450 buy-in, 3 flight, hot mess. I don't know how many bullets I'll end up firing. Last year I think I fired 6, I don't remember.
Only? Are you lying to us?
No. What a disaster. How's the PLO, Chris? It's good? It's pretty decent. Word on the streets, the PLO is good. We got 5-10, 5-5, some big 1-3 running in the house, 4-card poker.
Amazing.
What a mess.
When are we having our next 4-card live stream game?
I actually heard it's on its way back in. I don't know. I'm not sure.
We were streaming PLO once a month.
Then all our grinders went to the series, and then they went this, and then they were there, and now.
All that.
Kyle Kitagawa is back in town.
Yeah, I saw him playing, and I saw him on
That's good for the
Snapchat.
game.
Bill is putting in a raise to 70. He won't raise his kings. He won't raise his queens. He won't raise his ace king. He'll raise his 6s. Dan's calling. He said yes.
Is that no? Dan,
Oh no, that's a 3-bet
Dan
to
looks at
300.
300 to go, king 9. Lock the doors.
Hey, game's good. He's playing looser than a drunk table full of 1-3 players.
6 right in the window.
And a king on the board. King 5-6. Bill H picks up a set.
Dan should check this back. He does.
3 on the turn.
Dan thankfully fades a diamond on the turn, but now he's played pot control. He has to call here. He's drawing dead. We can't fold.
Deuce on the river.
Puts a 1-liner to a straight out there. And Bill goes for, that's a big bet. Is that 1,200?
He's like, but they always have a worse set.
Bill makes a pot-sized bet on the river. We're bluff catching. Dan cannot go full hero, and to his benefit, will get away. It's good to be the Bill.
I wish I was Bill.
I love Bill. I mean, Bill's crushing souls tonight. He is wrecking this game.
Was Bill the one eating that big overflowing sundae that last time he was on our stream?
I don't recall. I'm usually staring
think
at
it
his
was
chips
him.
and less at his food.
He just had this like mound of ice cream and chocolate. It was like eating it on the street.
But
Glorious.
what I love about Bill, I mean, Bill is the most cool customer in the world. I mean,
He gives you
he's
action.
Yeah, he's wrecking the game tonight. But like, I mean, if Bill was stuck tonight, he'd still be just
Cool.
pound table, good hand, that's
Yeah.
And he's like, it doesn't faze him.
Yeah,
I mean,
and he's playing back.
Yeah.
I can't stand a nit that's just sitting there collecting dust
Right.
and then gets mad if they get run over. Nothing worse. Lars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. I love you too. Jake is a very pretty girl too, though. You want to take my car for a test drive?
Your moonroof?
Moonroof, turbocharged engine.
That's true. Peter's got the King 10 suited. He makes it 85 to go.
And Zach's picking up queens, reaching for chips.
Zach's had like an oddly quiet stream, something we're not really
Yeah.
used to.
Yes. Maybe he's like ran bad in Baccarat.
Gesundheit.
Baccarat.
Makes it 2:35 to go.
Isn't it Baccarat?
Baccarat. A swimming bird. Thank you. Thank you.
Jake is pretty.
And heads up to the flop. King right in the window. Peter gets there.
It's science.
Check. Check.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a check here out of Zach.
If he's gonna bet, he's gotta bet small. He checks back. I would prefer that.
8. on
And
the
now a
turn.
diamond. Also check, check. Well, Zach might feel he might be able to get a little bit of value out of one diamond hands, like ace X of diamonds. Like ace jack with the ace of diamonds. We can get value out of. Also might ensure that if Peter check calls here, that he can just check back river. Maybe lane, he might be laying his own price of showdown here.
Zach's gonna slow down now. Alarms are going off in his head.
And now the diamond got there anyway.
Yeah.
Now there's 4 diamonds. Not going Zach's way. The only hands that Zach could get value from got there. I mean, he was intended to check back no matter what anyhow. No matter what came on I mean, trying to have a queen, he's checking back the world. Chop Pot says I'm pretty too. Just the one on the street. It's the rumor I'm spreading. How you doing?
You guys do not get to his head.
Don't encourage him. Just don't. But seriously, keep it coming. Tan, Middle Eastern, Jew, Mexican, pretty. Oh God. Oh, Shot Pots has won the internet.
We love you, Chop Pots.
I am very tan. DCO show, welcome. Mailman on the button, makes it 80 to go. Dan does not defend the small blind with Queen 10 suited. Interesting.
This is about the time of the game where I start thinking about fish tacos. If you haven't been to Sammy's restaurant, oh man, you're missing out.
Mahi tacos.
Mahi tacos,
Duck
lamb
tacos,
chops,
lamb chops.
duck tacos. Oh baby, and then like you and I eat a salad.
Right? Look at how amazing everything is. Although tonight I had the oak roasted chicken breast.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried the oak roasted chicken breast.
It's pretty.
Were you eating? Were
Pretty
you
goddamn good.
reading from your leather-bound books as you ate your oak roasted chicken breast?
Had I brought a leather-bound book, I would have.
Matt's been in a race here. 75. 3 green chips.
A hand worth plains, a hand worth raisin. Matt knows it, opens up the pot, 75 to go. Mailman, ace 4, says yes. That jacket doubles as a life preserver.
You know, because we have been having a lot of flooding in Northern California.
You can never be too careful. Bill. Can't make a call. Heads up to the flop. Oh, no, Bill did call. Jesus
Of
Christ.
course he did. 976.
And he's open-ended. Oh, Bill.
Bill walks on water. 7 pairs of board.
Brings spades for Mailman. Bill's now going to lead. Matthew's got a player behind him. And a board full of overcards. Mailman's going to look to raise here with a turn draw. And Bill lays it down. Mailman. A little scratch in the roof of your mouth.
Nobody has beat him.
You just stop tonguing
Do you have some issues with Mailman?
it. No, he's the best. I love it. I love me some
Has he
Eric.
done anything to you recently?
I mean,
Have you done for me lately?
we've played some pots. We've played some pots.
I kind of feel like karaoke.
Really? On Tonight of All Nights?
I don't know, just randomly.
Randomly?
Hold me now.
Whoa.
Oh, my heart. Stay with me.
I apologize for my commentator's previous behavior.
You sang with me.
Yeah, it's my fault too. I'll take the credit and the blame.
Cards are in the air. Is that Tomas?
5, 10, 20. The game has been good. Mailman, King Jack off.
You know why they're typing lots of ones, right? Type 1 if Veronica's hot.
Oh.
Don't get jelly. Don't get jelly. Andres looked like he's reaching for 3-bet chips.
He's got position. And now he's got some range advantage.
195.
I like the sizing.
Bill, what? You folded?
And here we go, Ubaid. Andre and Ubaid all night long.
Oh,
And they have the same goddamn hand effectively.
I love this
Queen 5,
so
Queen 6 suited.
much.
And Ubaid just like, I know you're light here.
Ubaid just likes to put himself in dirty
Oh my
spots.
god, this is, look at Ubaid.
This game is so good.
And will we see a cold 4-bet with a Queen 5er from Ubaid?
It's suited.
Oh, he lost heart. He lost heart.
He did lose heart and mine.
Now,
I was gonna go ask him to marry
that-
me.
how does his actions there influence Mailman? Because now, is he giving away a read there where he thinks, okay, I think this guy's light? If you're thinking about cutting out a 4-bet there, and then elect to just fold, are you not telling the rest of the table that, hey, I think this guy's light?
Yeah, and Mailman calls. Mailman doesn't want to spaz out with King Jack. He doesn't want to 4-bet. Queen Jack 4 on the flop.
Andre flops the best of a pair of queens. Mailman gets a piece as well. He's got backdoor diamonds to go along with his pair of jacks. Checks through king on the turn. Mailman makes
diamonds.
2 pair and picks up diamonds. Andre's just trying to get a showdown with his queen. Is now no good. $4.25 in the pot. Mailman's gonna reach for chips, not life preservers. That's too much. He's needing Andre to have a 2-pair type hand to call off here, but he's blocking 2 pairs.
Disjunctive logisms, what's up?
Does he think Andre's checking back ace queen and is gonna call off here? You think Andre is gonna have ace king and check back the turn? I think this is just too much of a bet here by Mailman. Man, too much. Too much. There we look at our chip stacks. Bill H.
Take it back.
crushing tonight's cash game. Just shy of 10K. Park Nasty says that Andre looks like Fedor Holtz. I kind of tend to agree. It's the glasses, but he's right. Lars12345Z says that Ubaid's on tilt. He can feel it.
Mailman just put in a raise. Ace Jack offsuit, under the gun +3. And raises to 60. Guess who's giving him some love? Bill says, yes, please. I'm on the button. I'll take anything. Everybody else gets out of the way. Heads up to the flop. Ace Queen 7. Mailman flops the best of it. Nothing for Bill H. Mailman continues. He probably would do this with most of his range. The board is pretty wet. He hit it hard.
King Librettos, how much to shave my beard?
Not enough.
More.
You have a number. What's your number?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's your number? $30,000? No, $30.
I think I think I do it for 30. I wouldn't do it for 20.
Okay, so
I would not do it for 20.
tell me, riddle me this. How much would you need to shave it for an entire year?
More.
Walk around with that.
More.
Is your chin that ugly?
No. You've seen pictures of me before I was bearded. I
Yeah.
was still beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, you would think that you're beautiful now. That's what you're talking. I mean, I don't know what you mean.
Because that's not that much money. I don't know. I'm trying to be honest here.
For a year.
It's a double straddle if I'm not mistaken, and Bill calls 40 with a 10-9 suited. Speedy Griffin, welcome to the chat. I don't know where the kitty game is. We're not streaming kitty games right now. We're streaming 5, 10, 20 with a live double straddle. So it's a $40 straddle. Bill limps in the 9-10. Zach wakes up 7 deuce suited and says,
calls.
eat it. She likes the beard. They all like the beard.
Oh, sorry. Zach raises to 200. Bill's coming along.
Bill can never fold. We don't fold 9-10. If you fold 9-10 suited,
Yeah. You only fold ace king if
you
you're
just
Bill.
give it up on poker.
Yeah. Ace 10-4.
You still can't fold.
And we've seen Zach triple barrel bluff. I've seen it. That's how he fell into my heart. Zach's gonna c-bet this. He does have backdoor flush draw.
He's hoping to get Bill to fold a hand like pocket 5s, pocket 6s, something like that. It's not going to work right now. Bill flopped a 10. Calls 225.
King
Turns
on
a
the
king.
turn.
Another good card for Zach if he wants a double barrel. If Bill limps in the queen jack, good for him. No, Zach's going to check it. I would expect Bill to check back. He's going to try to Doug Polk Alec Torelli up in here. Bill's reaching for chips. It's as if Bill's now trying to get Zach to fold a hand like jacks. He had the best of it. He bets 265. Hey, yeah. The problem is, like I said, from Zach's perspective, Bill's been limping in so many strong hands there. He can have ace king there. He can have two
Yes.
pair. He can have a queen jack. He can have a set of
Anything.
tens. Anything. And it's so hard. I would like to think that versus.
And is he a little sticky? Can
Yeah.
we get him off of a 10?
Maybe we just got ace x suited there. I mean, maybe if we double barrel, we're just like lighting money on fire. I personally believe in more barrels, but
I like lots of barrels.
yeah, it's like a goddamn Donkey Kong video game in here. Some barrels. I don't know. I had no material. None.
Yeah, your material's really bad. It is like 9:40. This is typically when we start to,
Wayne.
when we start to think about food.
Food.
This is why we're fat. Do we eat before the stream? We eat after the stream.
You're doing it again. Bill's at 9-10 suited again. Same diamonds. Makes it 85 to go. Dan in the small blind will not play the 4-3 suited. Boo. When's the last time you folded 4-3 suited to one raise?
So it's almost embarrassing.
Right? I mean, if someone opens like 5x out of like a 10 big stack and like a tourney, that's one thing.
You have to understand, I don't think, so I've got a whale mind. You don't. You don't understand the thought process. If there's enough money in the pot for Bill, Bill's coming along for the ride, regardless of his hands, because there's a chance he could win.
Because there's so much krill out there, we gotta go eat it.
There's a lot of krill out there. You don't get it.
Look at all them krills.
I'm getting like 10 to 1 on my hand. I don't care if I have 7 deuce, 4-6, 2-4. Come on, you gotta understand. He doesn't want to play for a little pot.
No.
He likes action. His blood is boiling. He's alive, man.
Oh, we love it. Bill. Speaking of the devil, Bill makes it 55 to go, it looks like. He's got jacks.
You are the devil's solicitor, by the way.
I am. Bide's gonna call the queen jack off, and he's in trouble already. We know about that hand. Matthew Holtzclaw, reaching for more chips. Matt hasn't ran particularly great tonight, so he's gonna pretend to run good now. He makes it 280 to go with the ace-3. He's blocking an ace. He would of course prefer to be suited here, but Zach. Cold 4-bet.
We can't see his cards quite yet. He is in the big blind. Probably
And
a
now-
pretty narrow range.
Versus Matt 3-betting. For Zach to be 3-betting,
Yes.
cold 4-betting Matt out of
Aces,
position.
kings, queens.
I would really expect Zach to really have it here. It's a 4-bet to 520, and action's back on Bill. He got 3-bet and cold 4-bet behind him.
And there's money in the pot.
And there's money in the pot.
He does have jacks, though, to his defense.
Now Matt is in a spot. He's getting laid a hell of a price, but I feel like we got either like 5-bet or fold here.
So Zach 4-bets to 720 and gets called by Bill.
Matthew folds. I would expect Zach to have it here.
I'd like to get Zach's hand on the reader. To a flop. Ace 7-9. Zach checks.
Zach can still have aces here. It's hard. Matthew folded the other ace.
Check, check. 6 of diamonds on the turn.
If Zach had the case aces here, I think expecting to lead here with kings and queens, I would think he would still be content to check. Probably gonna go check again. I don't see Bill putting money in the pot here. It does. 3 comes off. How thin can Zach go here? Assuming that Zach has kings or queens. How much can we bet here? 1,800 in the pot. 500? 400? I like the sizing. $525. He's laying. It's $545. He's laying Bill a great price to call with the exact hand that Bill with the exact names that Bill's gonna have here. Jacks, 9s, 10s. Queens. Good sizing there by Zach. Very well played, and that's why we love him.
That's why I love him.
You lay your opponent too good of a price to fold. We get value from worse, extract some value, and we don't throw our hand away or throw, our value away just because an ace flop when we have queens. And Matthew folded an ace.
Results oriented. Ace. When you fold an ace, ace always comes on the flop. It's science. We're a science show here.
Yes.
And the sun will burn out.
You should get like Neil Tyson DeGrassi in here, like talking about like playing poker. You should be like talking about like, the origin of like mankind and evolution.
I would fall in love with him. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Kyle, my honey badger, and I had to talk about the universe before here. How all the energy is going to dissipate. It's just going to be a cold, dark place. Talk about if it's infinite or not infinite.
I like that. Well said, man.
How do we know? Just because there was a big bang doesn't mean there was something elsewhere. Who knows?
Bill makes it 60 to go with a 7-8 offer. Very nice hand played by Zach. Dan's gonna make the call. King 7.
King Jack 10.
Pretty straightforward check call.
9 on the turn.
Club comes off.
And Bill gets a bad end of the straight.
Bill straightens out as the club draws well. He checks back.
Is anyone surprised?
Bill now improves to a flush. Shows it down. Easy game. Hark Nasty says that Zach and Matt are by far the best players at the table. Kid in the Cleveland hat is solid too. I just like watching Andre and Ubaid play with each other.
It's beautiful. They seem like besties. Like they probably go for beers together and stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean they're good friends off the felt as well.
Where are they from? I don't see them here very often.
Oh, they're here. They're around. Well, you're like, this like, responsible adult who's like there on time for work in the morning. When I'm like,
Out
3 in the wee hours in the
morning.
morning, still just chasing losses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go higher up in the game, it comes back faster and easier.
That's my game plan.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I started playing 5-10 is because I was so stuck and I got it all back.
Solid.
That one time.
We're gonna martingale the bankroll all the way up.
You don't know about that?
Matt's got the king queen. Opens at 125. I think did Bill double straddle here? Is that what I'm seeing? Dan's gonna just call the ace queen.
Zach's actually smiling and laughing. I love it. He asked if he could get in my game. I said, nope, no bueno. You didn't show up for one of them.
You don't ask to get in the game and then turn it down and then.
No bueno, Zach. I love you, but I gotta punish you a little bit. Maybe in 6 months.
Bill double straddled, if I'm not mistaken. So now we have three-way action, 4-10 in the pot. No one has a pair anymore.
Queen 5 deuce. Matt and Dan both have a queen. Dan's
Matt
got a
checks it.
notch.
Good check by Matt. We can't fold yet. Top pair, second kicker, backdoor hearts. But we don't want to be putting a lot of chips in the pot now either. And we're going to have mixed emotions about a heart coming off, if it does. 10. Now there's another queen that we're losing to. We're now only beating queen jack. We're ahead of hearts, and we're ahead of queen jack, and that's it. We're out of position, and we're facing a decent sized bet. If Matt's in position, I think he still might be calling with intention of folding to more river pressure. He's going to call out of position anyway. And Dan's creative enough. Dan can have some other pressure hands here.
Jack on the river.
We now lose to every queen. It's just the greatest run out for king queen of all time. It's not a great run out for ace queen either, mind you. When mind you, over your ace queen, you're only beating king queen, and Matt has the only hand that we're ahead of. Check as it should go on that river card. And Dan takes down the pot. Yeah, just a gross run out for both. Actually, for both hands.
Yeah.
I mean,
King Liberatus, what's up? Welcome to the chat from New York City.
NYU.
I'm like
Ready for the comida?
like lamb chops, 80s music.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I probably will just go home and sleep.
Guys, if you like what you're seeing here, click the heart button, subscribe, get notified. We'll let you know when we go live. Mondays, Wednesdays, and sometimes weekends too. This weekend we will be streaming the final table of our Stones Classic.
With Norman Chad,
Norman Chad doing final table commentary.
with our highly technical train.
Highly technical train. I mean,
I hate his guts.
you're so jelly. It's gross.
I'm so jealous, I can't even stand it.
Dan makes it 75 to go with a jack 10 off. Bill. Like a boss.
Ace 10 deuce on the flop. Dan flops mid pair. Can't see what Bill's got.
Probably go check. No, Dan's gonna put money in the pot because
Reasons.
sometimes we have too much money in our life. Gets Bill to call.
Queen on the turn.
At some point, this is gonna go check. I would assume this is definitely a street to go check with.
I feel like Bill's a little sticky. I wouldn't want to bet this with a 10. Check. 8 of hearts on the river. Check. Bill's got an 8-3. Lock the doors. No one's getting out tonight. See, they filled up the table. We're not that loud.
We're pretty loud.
I can't help myself. The hands were good.
Hashtag.
Hashtag Bill's in the game.
That's what she said. Robert Morgan, IV, or Robert Morgan IV. I can't tell. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the game. We are streaming some 5, 10, 20, no limit hold'em. Stacks are deep.
Dan's raising.
Pots are big.
We love it.
Mailman's wearing a life preserver.
Dan's getting pissed. He's got a 10-7. Under the gun +2 raises to 75. Picks it up.
It's an easy game.
So I owe you money. Would you be like super pissed if I like came into Stones with like 5 Fitbits? Like, do you like these? I can't pay you.
You're the best. You're the best.
It's like 5 different colors.
Lloyd Rounder, when do we check top pair as a pre-flop raiser? When the board is so muddled that it's going to be really hard for us to get value from worse.
That'll be $40.
I accept chips, cash,
Money that's already on fire.
money that's already on fire. Mailman's got queens.
Is this game dying down? What's going on?
Everyone's treading lightly. Josh the Myth, Jake the No Choke.
How much do I owe Jake? 500. You guys all saw me borrow it on Veronica and Friends. Can't even, like, treading water in my game.
Small. Shut up, Bob. You're not my real stepdad. You can't tell me what to do. All right, guys. I think this is our last hand coming out right now. Thank you for joining us. This game was a mess.
Hit the heart button, follow us. We go live twice a week. Sometimes when we have a Stones Classic, 3 times a week, like this weekend. Norm and Chad will be streaming the final table.
I believe they are the Raging Cajuns.
Bill has so many chips he doesn't know what to do.
Lars, I'm collecting dust. That's something I'm collecting. Yeah, let's be real. Andre's got 9s.
Yay! Last hand. Let's get a couple sets going. Bill's got a 10-3, but it's suited, so let's be optimistic. And yes, he calls. Andre raises to 120. Bill quickly calls because he doesn't care. He's on the button. Why not? Zach is looking at his hand. No. Let's it go. To a flop. Heads up. Last hand, ladies and gentlemen. 9 deuce 5.
Top set for Andre. He's got this board on lockdown, though. How do we get value?
Bill now picks up a pair. Is that how you get value?
We're hoping that Bill's got an ace in his hand. Might have, he might feel he might have 2 overs at least, an over and a straight draw. Perhaps a pair and a straight draw.
Deuce pairs the board. Andre's got a boat. Every time they say Veronica.
Andre's in a tough spot. Part of him might want to check here to keep Bill's bluffs and let Bill bluff it off. If he thinks Bill's capable, I think Bill's going to be checking back most everything. He's going to go ahead and bet it. That's 280. He's hoping he can get paid off by a 5. Little Zeno, he might get paid off by a 3 here. Bill might be thinking to himself, if Andre had a pair, why wouldn't he bet the flop? 280 to call. There's 815 out there. If Andre had a hand like Ace Queen or King Jack, what would we be saying here?
Chips on table 2.
Bill's curious.
He's gonna pay to see. No. He doesn't want to let it go. He wants to pay to see. It was like almost just the right amount to get 3s to call. Well played by Andre.
Did Bill just raise? No. Thank God. Andre will show the 9s.
I would have lost my jaw. I would have been on the floor. What a game.
Whee!
Oh, I think that was like one of the best games we've had since last first Wednesday.
The lineup was crazy. The deck cooperated, and even when it didn't, the players did.
Amazing.
It's like, I mean, you had Andre like, I got queen 4, and so we're gonna 4-bet. And Obide's like, no. Au contraire, mon frere.
Don't you even go there.
Yeah, don't even. What a goddamn dumpster fire.
And we loved it.
Stones Live, ladies and gentlemen.
Hit the heart, follow us. We go live twice a week. This Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
We'll be-
Norm and Chad.
Stay tuned. Get
Streaming the
notified.
live stream. We're running satellites up until the morning of the final buy-in.
Yep,
I mean,
or the final
J.K.
flight.
Stones will even run a single table satellite if you beg him to, even after the game started. After
Absolutely.
the last one started.
Absolutely. Get in the game. Click the heart. Get notified. Norman Chad commentated the final table. Stones Classic 125K
Sunday
guaranteed
night.
main event.
Monday we're back with a cash game 5-5. And next Wednesday 5-10.
Right on, guys.
No?
Yep.
You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
Well.
All right, everybody. Good night. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.